what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
You want your hair to not be frizzy. You just said, does it look good? So
I just wanted to see if it was fucked up or not. Is it chill? Do I look chill? Do I look cool and shit?
Yeah.
I bet. Fuck yeah. I think that's what we're going for. We're going for being chill and being cool. So what's going on, everybody? We're back again. We're cool and shit. We're being cool. We got Lil in the house. Everybody, let's get a round of applause. Look, we got the round of applause. Let's go. We got a broad in the house. It's Lilly.
Abroad.
Yeah.
Okay.
You not ever heard that term before?
It's a no for me.
Oh, okay. Well, you maybe today you'll learn some new shit.
Okay.
Right? Maybe I'll learn some new shit. What do you have anything to tell me that's new? Like, do you have any facts?
No, I do have a question.
Okay. What is your question?
The question is the color theme of, like, what is going on?
What is the color theme?
Yeah, what's going on
The
with
color
this
theme is
furniture?
just what the fuck ever. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Okay.
move this thing out of the way. Boom. Okay. I think that the color theme is just whatever the fuck looks cool and shit.
I think it's very abstract.
It is very abstract. I think that's what we're going with. We're going with like super duper abstract and super chill. Well, it's like loud. I want it to be like if somebody walks in here, I want somebody to be like, "Oh my god, turn this shit down." Type shit, you know what I'm saying? I want somebody to come in here and be like, "Oh." Like I don't want it to be an eyesore, you know what I'm saying? I want it to kind of make sense and all tie together, but I also want it to be like loud.
It's definitely given that.
It's definitely given loud. Is it loud to you?
It's given a little bit of like an acid trip.
An acid trip. Okay, that's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I like that, but I like it to be chill. I don't want it to be
yeah.
like hoarding type shit.
Huh?
Hoarding.
Hoarding,
yeah. You ever seen hoarding? Yeah, hoarders.
Hoarders, yes.
Yeah, you ever seen that?
Yes. No. Hoarders gives like cluttered. This
Oh
isn't
yeah,
cluttered.
I definitely do not like clutter. I don't want it to look like it's cluttered either, because sometimes some people have just like a lot of stuff, and I mean I feel like I got a lot of stuff, and usually whenever people bring stuff here, it's like it's like little small trinkets. It's not like giant. I got some stuffed animals that I probably need to get rid of. I got a lot of stuffed animals.
Those are gifts.
Those are gifts. Yes, ma'am. Those are gifts. We can bring that pumpkin in here. Can we get that pumpkin? Will you grab that pumpkin for me? Or the octopus, whichever one you want.
I like the pumpkin.
Okay. Take the pumpkin and we can set the pumpkin right there. Yes, ma'am. Look at that. If you're not watching on YouTube, you're missing out. Because we got a cool pumpkin in here. Do you got a cool pumpkin? Yeah.
What's the pumpkin's name, though? Now
The pumpkin's name is Rob.
I don't think I know a single Rob.
I don't think that I do either. I used to know a guy named Rob.
Okay.
Actually, I know a Rob. I know one Rob. I know a Rob. Yeah. I know one Rob. Robert. I do know a Robert. He goes by Bobby. Or Bob. You know what I'm saying? Do you know any Bobs?
Robert or Bob?
Robert or Bob.
No.
You not ever heard of people deriving a Bob from Robert?
No.
Or Bobby.
Bob from Bobby, yes.
Like Bobby Kennedy? You remember Bobby Kennedy back in the day? Robert Kennedy?
JF Kennedy?
JF Kennedy?
That's all I know.
No, not JF Kennedy. I'm talking about Robert Kennedy, his brother.
No.
You didn't know that guy?
I do not.
There's
recall.
John F. Kennedy, and then there's Robert F. Kennedy. I think F. I don't know what the F stood for.
But this is Robert.
Yeah. No, it's just Rob. He's just Rob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you want to hear a Lil Wayne bar?
Okay.
I got a Lil Wayne bar for you that kind of just blows my mind away every time that I think about it. Wheezy F Baby, and the F is for phenomenal.
Okay.
That's what that reminded me of, because we was talking about like JFK, John F. Kennedy, And then I was thinking, like, what did the F stand for? I don't really know what the F stands for. But I'm thinking, like, that the F, like, Wheezy F baby, and the F is for phenomenal.
Okay, makes sense.
It doesn't make sense. That's the crazy part about it, is because phenomenal starts with a P.
When I think about Lil Wayne, I think about the, what is it? He says something like, better off something, bitch, or fuck a dumb broad or something. What is that line?
Fuck a dumb broad.
It says, I don't know, but that like sums up Lil Wayne.
So you have heard the term broad.
Yes. But
you was acting like you didn't know what broad was.
No, I've just never been called that. I don't know like
a broad. It's a gal, a girl.
Okay.
You're a girl.
Yeah.
You're a broad.
I've just never been called a broad, I guess. So it caught me off guard.
I don't think it's a derogatory term.
No, I don't know how to feel about it.
Or a bitch.
Does
anybody call you a bitch and you just get like, and they don't mean it in a bad way and you're just like mad?
So if anybody else calls me a bitch, I'm not fucking with it at all. I don't care if you're like, well, I mean, if you say like, that's a bad bitch, okay, cool. But like, if you're like, I don't know, I will say like, oh, I was being a fucking bitch. But if you call me a bitch, you're done for.
But what if it's not derogatory though?
What do you mean not?
Like in the sense, like you just said, like that's a bad bitch. Or what if it's like, you know, like
it's still
like I had this one bitch at the house. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely fuck not.
Like or like we got the bitches at the house.
Nope.
And then there's like multiple. It's like multiple girls, but it's not derogatory.
Nope. That's derogatory.
That's not derogatory though, because I don't mean it in a mean way or a bad way. Like I'm not trying to be mean or anything.
Okay,
I'm just
then
like
you
describing like who we got at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the gender? Oh, it's just a bitch.
No, you say we got girls at the house. We've got girls.
But
why do we have to have bitches? Can we not just have girls?
What's the difference?
I don't know. It's a respect thing. I don't fuck with any name.
It's not, John. It's not disrespectful if you don't mean it disrespectfully. So if you say something that is not to be disrespectful, and somebody takes it as disrespectful, does that mean that you was being disrespectful? Riddle me that, Batman.
I mean, not necessarily, I guess.
Or Batwoman. Or Batgal. Definitely not Batbitch. I've learned that now.
No, okay, so actually...
Let's hear it. Let's hear what you have to say about it.
How you're saying it like that bitch.
Yeah.
Or bad bitch, so that's okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But you're saying like, oh, we got bitches at the house.
We got bitches at the crib, bro.
If you say...
Pull up, we got bitches.
If you say we've got bad bitches, that's different.
Where the bitches at?
No. That's different. That's just so different.
What about like, yeah, like I'm talking to my homeboy. Yeah, like I was fucking around with this one bitch. And
nope.
Like, so what if I'm saying that, but like I actually fuck with the bitch?
Then you say, I got a bad bitch.
Does it so in order for it to be okay,
it's a bad bitch.
It has to have the word. You have to have the word bad in there.
Yes.
What? This is blowing my mind right here. So like like I said, let's go back to the scenario that I just put it in. Okay. So I'm talking to my homeboy, and I was like, man, I was fucking with this one bitch, and I really fuck with her. She's really cool. Is that bad?
So you're talking to your homeboy, so technically a woman's not going to hear that. So I guess no, but you just, I don't know.
Okay, so what if I'm talking to another girl and I got my homegirl with me and I'm like, this bitch is really cool and she's really fucking awesome?
It just depends. Some females might not see it like I do.
So do you think that girl's going to be like, oh, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Or you think she's going to be like, he just called me a bitch.
I would be like that.
I think it could be like, it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like freak out and be like, oh my God, don't call me a bitch. But like later on, I'd be like, okay, like I don't fuck with
like
you
in a private conversation, you just pull them to the side and be like, hey, you know, I really like what you said and I really appreciate it. Just please don't call me a bitch. That's how that would go?
I wouldn't be like, please don't call me a bitch.
You'd just be like, don't fucking call me a bitch.
No.
Oh, okay.
There's an in between.
So you have to merge them together and be like, baby,
Yeah.
please don't call me a fucking bitch.
No. Who said, I didn't say nothing about please.
Oh, so don't say please. Say, okay, just don't call me a bitch.
No, I'd be like, hey, earlier, you said good things, but I don't call me a bitch. That's just it. Just don't call me a bitch. But that's like the first thing people know when they know me is like I don't do the name calling, all that stuff.
So what about broad?
That's what I'm saying. I've never been called a broad, so it caught me off guard.
Okay. So we have this lady with us today. Excuse me. Let's get back to the intro. Sorry. We have this lady with us today. And this is Lilly. And she is cool and chill and shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So on this podcast, we like to judge people based off of their favorite movie. So what's your favorite movie?
I don't know. I've got a couple. Like what kind of... Okay, so I've got genres. So what...
Goddamn. Why do people make shit more complicated than it actually is?
Okay,
this is the first time
then
this
you
has
start.
happened. This is tweaking me out. And it tweaks me out every time somebody does this shit. I just want to know what the fuck your favorite movie is. Personally, my favorite movie is Wolf of Wall Street.
I see that. I see that.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes. It's a pretty good movie.
That's
but
a pretty fucking good movie.
Yeah.
I love that goddamn movie.
I don't know. I'm a big, rom-com.
Oh, you like
fan.
Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, but...
Whenever I
hell,
think of rom-com, I think of Adam Sandler. Straight up. Mm-mm. What do you think about whenever you think about rom-coms?
I don't know. But it's like... So I say rom-com because I like some rom-coms and then I like a lot of comedies and a lot of romance. But I would say, because I like both of them equally, it would be, of course, the romance is The Notebook. That's the go-to.
Okay.
I've seen it so many times.
Yep.
But that's like the dream. And then comedies, I like the Hangover movies. Those are pretty funny.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's not a rom-com. That's just like a com.
That's what I said. There's a romance movie and there's a comedy movie, and then I like the rom-com.
So you picked two movies, and I asked for one specific movie. You made it more complicated.
I can't decide.
Well, you asked me what mine was, and then I gave you mine. I didn't give you my specific favorite movie in a specific genre. I just gave you my favorite movie.
Okay, then you give me your genre.
No,
favorite genre. Yes.
No, that's not the question. The question is, what is your favorite movie? You only get to pick one movie. This is tweaking me out, man.
It's too hard to think about.
It's
I've never been asked this question in my whole life.
Ever?
No.
Okay, I better chill out before I tweak out.
There's my list, and then that's just it.
You have a list of favorite movies.
There's no number one. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, that's understandable because I got a list too, and it's just like it's not a specific list, but like the first is definitely and for some reason I like Leonardo DiCaprio movies. I think Leonardo DiCaprio is a phenomenal actor.
Do you like the Titanic?
I'd never seen the Titanic.
I'm really not a big fan. It's like 3 hours long.
But he's like up there, like that movie for what? Yeah, honestly. Like that's why I don't want to watch it. I think that it'll be boring. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I think I've watched it. I watched it all the way through one time and then 2 times after, but didn't watch the whole thing. Like I said, I think it's 3 hours long.
Yeah, and he was in another movie that was really good, The Revenant.
I've never seen it.
The Revenant, there's a list. I got kind of a little bit of a list. I got, I got The Wolf of Wall Street, The Revenant. I got Lawless. The other ones are not in no specific order, like you were saying. Okay, so we got a little bit of list. Lawless, yes.
What the fuck is that?
It's got Shia LaBeouf in it, and it's also got Tom Hardy in it. Dark Knight's up there, the Batman movie. You fuck with Batman?
I've never seen the movie.
Yeah, you're Batgirl. Like I just asked you.
I like
was
Catwoman.
trying to get riddled.
Did you ever watch Catwoman?
The movie?
Yeah.
You like that movie?
Hell yeah.
That's an old ass movie now.
Oh,
I think
I
that
love
came
that
out in like the
shit.
90s.
The fuck it did.
I think that it did. I'm pretty sure that it did. Yeah, let's look it up.
I watched that whenever I was like 12. I don't
Whenever
know
you
if
was
it
12?
just came out though. It was on like a DVD.
Catwoman movie. Let's check this shit out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but you didn't see it whenever it came out.
It was semi.
I think that it came out also on like VHS. That's how you know it's fucking old.
Bullshit.
And Halle Berry, that's back whenever Halle Berry was in her prime, to say the least. Catwoman movie. Right here. Here we go. It came out in 2004.
Ain't no motherfucking way.
It came out in 2004. Yep. I was over here thinking that it came out in like the late 90s.
I thought that shit came out like 2008.
2008?
Yeah, or like 9, 10.
With the housing crisis? You think that they would release Catwoman during a housing crisis?
A housing crisis.
Yeah.
The fuck you talking about a housing crisis?
You don't know, like, you ever heard of The Big Short?
The movie?
You talk like the housing bubble? Yeah, the movie, The Big Short.
I never even comprehended that movie.
Well, I don't think that I did either first time that I watched it. But I watched it again like here recently and I understood it, and it's actually a really good movie.
Okay.
Yeah, the housing crisis of 2008. You never heard of that? The housing bubble? You never heard of the bubble?
Explain.
No, I'm not explaining that fucking shit.
Okay.
That's too much to explain.
The housing crisis. Okay, so it's a crisis.
It was like giving out loans, and they shouldn't have been giving out loans, and then it was like not fixed loans, and the rates was going up, and everything was tweaking. They couldn't sell the houses because nobody could get the loans, and people could get the loans later on couldn't afford it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Sounds like a big mess.
It was a giant fucking mess. Yes, it was like a recession. There was like a recession later on, right after that. It was a bubble that popped.
Mm-hmm.
You never heard it? You don't even remember 2008? How old was you in 2008?
Depends what month, but 5.
What?
You are like not that much older than me.
I was 8. Depends what month.
Okay, 3 years older. Oh my god. That literally doesn't mean anything.
Okay, well, let's get back to the movies. This is really important. So you watched the Titanic, right? And
Yes.
how did you enjoy the Titanic? Was it boring? Did you have a boring experience? Because I know I probably would have a boring experience because it's 3 fucking hours long of a fucking boat sinking.
I mean, there's more to it. I kind of knew briefly like the actual story behind the Titanic before I watched it, and then I watched it and I was like, okay, it's a movie about it. Like, it wasn't really like, oh my gosh, you need to watch the Titanic. It's just like, if you kind of like the story, you're interested, then watch the movie kind of thing. But
So so now, do you understand the other bubble that happened where they brought a boat underwater, an underwater boat, and they drove it to the Titanic? This was recently, a couple years ago.
oh, under the water, yeah.
And
they
then
looked at
it
it.
went down, and it went.
Huh?
You don't remember that happening? The underwater boat? Submarine.
The boat?
Technically
or the
speaking.
submarine?
The submarine.
Are you talking about those people?
I'm talking about those people
There was
that
people
took the
that
submarine
went, yeah.
and then went down
And they
to the other
disappeared?
boat.
No.
They didn't necessarily disappear. They got Control Alt deleted.
So they disappeared.
Well, if that's what you want to call it.
We never
yeah.
seen them again. We never heard from them again.
We never seen them again. We never heard from them again. But the submarine imploded. It went like this.
I seen something on TikTok not that long ago that was talking about if they were to try to like retrieve the Titanic, that the wood and everything was so old that if they like tried to pick it up, it just crumble. Any way that they would try to pick it up to get it out of the water, it's just gonna fall apart. So we
Titanic?
literally have to leave it under the water.
Bet. Well, if there's so much pressure down there anyways. It's like so much pressure. That's what happened to the fucking submarine. It just got destroyed and shit. Do you believe in Atlantis?
I think there's a lot of things in the ocean that are scary.
Okay, but do you think mermaids are real?
Maybe.
Maybe? Have you ever
Maybe.
seen a mermaid?
Hell no. Have you?
Hell no. I don't believe in fucking mermaids.
Okay. But, like, I've seen, like, people talk about, like, really big fucking sharks. I believe
Yeah.
in that shit.
You believe in really big sharks? I think I do too.
Like the mega.
I think we're on the same page here. The
have you-
Megalodon.
Yeah, have you ever watched like the shark movies?
I have seen a
believe-
couple of them.
I believe in that shit.
I don't think that the Megalodon is real, but
What is okay? How big is the megalodon?
well, I think that at one point maybe it was real. I think that a Megalodon shark was real at one point, but I think that they are extinct now. I think that they have proof that it was real. I think they got. I don't know. I don't
Like
fucking
the
know
bones.
anymore. Like I'm
the
saying.
same with the dinosaurs. Like they have like fossils. And
So you
stuff.
believe in dinosaurs? You don't fucking know what's real anymore, do
Yeah,
you?
it's too over my head.
Shit. Yeah, me too.
I mean, for real though, like we can have our opinions and our theories, but
But we really don't know what's real. Here, we'll give you some a little bit more slack. There you go, sweetie.
thank you.
There you go. Yeah, we don't know. We really have no idea what the fuck is real and what the fuck ain't. We just know what the hell is here and what the hell is not.
I mean, if you are
Right
like an archaeologist, then okay, and show me the proof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even then, they just be bullshit and shit. They're like, check this out. Ignore everything that's going on. Check out this dinosaur we just found, bruh. We just found a big ass lizard. Check this fucking shit out. Bones, everything. That's what they do.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, hold on. I know that you're all invested in your TikTok and shit, but wait till you get a load of this. Giant dinosaur with giant fucking arms, giant legs, huge lizard. Get a load of this.
Have you seen that on TikTok while you're scrolling?
No, I do
Oh.
not scroll on TikTok.
You don't have TikTok.
I do have TikTok, but I only have TikTok to post.
Okay.
I don't scroll on TikToks. I'm an Instagram Reels type of fella.
I deleted Instagram.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like, oh, the girls are supposed to have like the posts and everything. I'm just not.
You're just not into the posts.
I'm more of a Snapchat person. A one day kind of thing. Don't keep
me
looking
too.
at me.
No, I
Like
fuck with
stalking me.
Snapchat. I fuck with Instagram though. You know, I like to have like a little bit of profilage. You know what I'm saying? I like to have a little bit of profile going on. Yeah, I like to post shit. But you know, I'm in a different domain. You know, I feel like if I wasn't doing the type of shit that I'd be doing, I feel like I wouldn't have social media at all. I would just be a text me type of guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on.
Like if you don't have my number, you don't know me. kinda
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
would be on if I wasn't in the lane that I'm in now. Yeah, that's just how I am. But I like to have I like Snapchat. I prefer Snapchat over everything else. I prefer Snapchat over Instagram and all the other stuff. But Instagram, I like the reels. I like the memes and the brain rot. My algorithm's a little fucked up. And I think one day, I think that I'm going to make a video of me going through the reels that the algorithm gives me. And let's see how that goes.
Okay.
Yep.
Question.
Answer.
What like sports do you enjoy? Like, do you like to bowl, golf,
Do I enjoy playing or I enjoy viewing?
playing?
Playing. I'm not a big sports goer.
You're not a good bowler?
I'm a good fucking bowler, yeah.
Or like
if
mini
I
golf?
put my mind to it and I really focus, then yeah, I can mini golf. I don't fuck with mini golf. I will play it. I'll play some mini golf. I'll play the fuck out of some mini golf. I'll probably win too.
When's the last time you played mini golf? Is the question.
Probably about 5 years ago. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that might be me being a little facetious. I think that it was probably like 3 years ago. Whenever I played mini golf, talking about putt putt. Yeah, I'll fuck with some putt-putt every now and then.
Hell yeah.
But I'm not gonna most of the time I'm not gonna go by myself to go play fucking putt-putt. That's just not an activity I'm gonna choose to do by myself.
That's definitely like the 70-year.
I probably need.
Out there playing putt.
I don't know if that's even the case. I've never seen an old person on a putt-putt field.
I have. And it's not a
Really?
field.
What
Like
is
if you
it?
go to like Bose or even like the place in Hickory off of 70, it's like a course. It's not a field.
Of a
A
70.
field,
What are you talking
yeah.
about? You talking about the Dairy Queen?
No.
No, Utterly Delicious.
Nope.
That's what it's called. You ever been to Utterly Delicious?
Oh, inside? I actually went there recently.
That shit is lit.
You've
Now,
actually played putt-putt there?
Of course. Yeah, I've played putt-putt there plenty of times.
Holy shit.
That used to be the fucking chill spot. Utterly
yeah.
Delicious. I want to go there now. They're probably closed. But I fuck with Utterly Delicious putt-putt, if that's the putt-putt that we're talking about. And I went to another putt-putt course not that long ago. That was pretty chill. Dave and Buster's, I think, has a putt-putt realm. I think that's the last one that I've been to about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, what about you? You like putt-putt? You into sports and shit?
I like,
You like baseball and football and all that stuff?
I played basketball briefly, but I mean, I didn't really actually start getting into it until I got older, even though I was in it in school.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You play basketball?
I will break your ankles.
Shit. The fuck you will.
Come on.
Shit. No, I'm not good at basketball, so I probably
Your
I probably will agree
ankles
with
would
you
be
on
broke.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do know that I'm not any account at basketball. But I mean, I can play some basketball.
You could try.
You know, I can play about anything.
Okay.
But am I going to enjoy it? Maybe not.
But what do you actually enjoy though? Is there one you actually enjoy?
What do
like
you mean
one
by
that
enjoy?
like riles you up. So like like bowling will rile me up if I see like I'm fucking all zeros and they're like 200. I'm like, fuck this shit. Like I'm bowling.
Yeah.
I'm beating them.
No, I don't think that there's anything that really riles me up. You know what I'm saying? I was fucking with boxing there for a little bit. I like to do boxing some. That's pretty cool. That's cool and chill and shit. You know, that was pretty fun. But other than that, like, no, not really. Like, no, putt-putt, like I said, putt-putt's pretty fucking cool. It is pretty cool. But like I said, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, fucking putt-putt. You know, I'm not going to tweak out over putt-putt.
Have you ever tried to golf?
Have I ever tried to golf?
Yeah, or like with
I think that I've hit a golf ball a couple times. I've went golfing with my buddies a couple times.
Like legitimately on the course.
Like, listen, legitimately on the course, but I wasn't playing. They was just like, hey, you want to hit this ball? Did it a couple times. Wasn't fucking with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's where I stand with golf. Have you golfed? You golf?
No, not like on a course, but I honestly feel like golfing is kind of boring. I'm not going to
Golfing is
bash
boring.
anybody that golfs because I can see like you have to be like really gentle. Like you have to be still whenever you do it, you know? So it can be a relaxing kind of thing.
I mean, I can definitely understand why people fuck with golf.
Yeah.
But me personally, not a golfer. Not a golfer myself. Yeah. You don't like golf?
I'm not saying that I wouldn't do it. I'm just I have too much ADHD. I can't be still to hit a thing. I can't even like line it up. I can't even see straight kind of shit. So,
Oh, you can't even see straight?
I mean, I can.
Oh, shit.
But like, I'm not good with like lining it up. Like even parking, like if
Your
I didn't-
hand-eye coordination just ain't there.
Not really.
You can't park where the fuck either, can you?
I can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
I thought you was just explaining to me that you can't.
I mean, I got 2 mirrors. You know, I got
You
so much.
struggle and shit.
No, I just
Then what are you saying?
like okay. So there was some game that I played, something on the PlayStation or Xbox, where it was golfing, and you had to like line it up with the lines, and I could never get the fucking line on the line. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like GTA?
No. There's no golfing in GTA.
Yes, there is. I used to play GTA religiously. GTA 5. I used to no life that shit. There was 100% golf on that game. I did everything on that game.
Well, I think my brother had a golfing game on his PlayStation or Xbox. And it was like Tiger Woods, like you were Tiger Woods.
Woods, yeah. I fuck with some Tiger Woods. No, actually, I don't fuck with Tiger Woods.
Why? What's wrong with him?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't keep up with Tiger Woods.
What did he do to you?
No, the question isn't what he did to me. The question is what he didn't do to me.
What's that supposed to mean? What in the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I don't know what this is supposed to mean. I think that maybe he can toss a brother some money or something. He got money and shit.
Does he actually though?
Probably. Yeah. You don't remember that one scandal back in the day whenever old buddy like got his shit pushed in? No, it wasn't that bad.
Who was old buddy?
Tiger Woods. He didn't get his shit pushed in, but
he got beat up.
No, I'm being a little bit facetious here. What I'm saying is that he cheated on his wife, and his wife came by and busted his fucking windows in.
Oh hell no!
Oh,
see,
hell yeah.
I don't be hearing about the scandals, but it's like, oh, if like these famous people broke up, then I hear about it.
Well,
like,
yeah, I don't like keep up with the shit, but I do remember whenever it happened, it was like all over the news. And, like, everybody was, like, tweaking and shit.
Yeah, I don't remember. When was this?
This was, like, back in the day whenever people was, like, shit was, like, really popping off. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Probably, like, 2010 or some shit. I don't know.
Anything from before 2011, I don't recall.
You don't recall anything before 2011?
I have very faint memories, but I can't really like be like, oh yeah, this whole year I remember exactly what happened.
Really?
Honestly, like 2014 and before. So a whole like 11 years of my life, I just remember like 3 memories.
What?
I don't know.
You don't remember nothing before then?
I mean, do you have like very early memories?
Fuck yeah.
I don't.
I remember all kinds of shit.
You remember when you were born?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember whenever I was born.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Some people have really good memories though. Like they can remember exact dates and everything. Like
I can't remember that bullshit, but I can remember a lot of the shit.
I don't at all.
So you're talking about from 2014 and before, you don't remember nothing.
I remember finding out Santa wasn't real.
Oh, fuck, yeah. I would remember that, too.
Yep.
Yeah. I was always speculative of Scanna. Yeah, Scanna.
How did you find out Santa
Bro was a
wasn't?
scam the whole time.
How did you find out?
How did I find out? You know, actually, I was just chopping it up with my buddies in elementary school, and I was like, you know, y'all really think Santa's real? Y'all really think that shit?
Okay.
And then I was like just debating about it with myself, and it was really tearing me up inside. And I was like, shit. Fuck. Damn. You mean to tell me that Santa is real? You mean to tell me? It just didn't make no sense to me. Whenever I was a little ass kid, I was like, there's no way. There's no way that this guy's real. Like, they hyped this guy up so much. Like, they talked about Santa like he was fucking Jesus. I'm telling you. People really believe Santa. And I was really thinking about it in my head, and I was like, shit. He can't be real. That's how I came to the conclusion. And then I chopped it up with other people. You know, I don't even think that my parents really, like, went along with the whole Santa shit.
Whenever you were younger, they never was like, oh, this is Santa Claus kind of shit?
No, I think that they did. Like I said, I do remember things, but I don't remember exact shit. So, like, I kind of remember shit like that. I kind of remember my parents like, yeah, Santa's coming. Santa's coming to town. And even whenever I knew for a fact that guy wasn't real, I knew for a fact, they still went along with it. Yeah, why did y'all do that to me? Why would y'all lie to me? I thought that the Tooth Fairy was more real than Santa.
Oh, hell no.
Hell yeah.
I never believed in the Tooth Fairy.
I still believe in the Tooth Fairy, man. I don't believe the Tooth Fairy. I believe in the Tooth Fairy. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. But whenever it comes to Santa Claus, I was always speculative. Because there's no way that this big fat dude with a big beard is flying around with deer. I've never seen deer fly.
They're not deer, they're reindeer. There's the difference.
The
There's
rain
a-
what?
Have you not seen a picture of a reindeer versus
I have seen a
deer?
reindeer. I'm pretty sure reindeer is a type of deer. I could be wrong. But it has it in the name.
Yeah.
So but I've been wrong before. I have been wrong before, but I believe that reindeer is a type of deer. And I also believe that the tooth fairy is real, but I don't believe that Santa Claus is real.
I don't believe either one.
And like I said, even whenever my parents was still playing along, I was just playing along with them. They thought that they was fooling me. Y'all thought y'all was fooling me. Y'all thought that I thought that Santa Claus was real, and I knew it. I knew it. I had it confirmed in my head. I was like, Santa Claus is not real. And then I just went along with it. They was definitely trying to scam me. They was like, Santa's coming. Then whenever they broke it to me, like, Santa ain't real. You know that, right? And I'm like, I knew this 5 years ago. I was just going along with y'all. I thought that y'all was having more fun with it than I was.
And they probably were.
They probably were.
For sure. Santa's
you-
a big thing for parents.
Do you believe in Elf on the Shelf?
I never did that.
So you believe in mermaids, but you don't believe in the Tooth Fairy.
I didn't say I fully believed in them. Like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, let's go find some mermaids. But, like, they could be real. I don't know. I used to be big in, like, Ariel the mermaid when I was little. So maybe that's like a thing.
Ariel. Yeah.
The redhead.
I fuck with Ariel. Me and her got like a connection.
Okay. But no, Santa Claus, back to Santa Claus. I do not believe in Santa Claus because, so like I said, I only remember some memories. And I was sleeping on the couch and I was like maybe 4, 5, 6. Don't know which one. I don't know if I was 4. I was kind of a little grown. On the couch, my mom was like, "No, you can't sleep on the couch. Santa Claus is coming." Da 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 da. Whatever.
He don't want you to see him.
So I remember sneaking back into my living room, laying under the covers, like hiding, like they didn't know I was there. And my dad came in with a whole bunch of Walmart bags, literally the night before Christmas. I guess I don't even know. Was Walmart even open on
Probably.
Christmas Eve?
Maybe. Yeah, probably. I think so. I don't remember.
But I remember it didn't really like.
Maybe he just went
hit.
out to the car and got him.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
He was gone though, because he left. Homie was gone for like at least 2 hours.
Maybe he had the presents hid. Maybe he had the presents hid and in a different location, and he was like, we got to go get them.
I don't know.
So
I remember him walking in, and I remember peeking out from under that blanket, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's presents in these bags. And then I remember them all going to my parents' bedroom and then waking up, and I'm like, I already know what's in all these presents.
So you're saying that your dad's Santa?
No.
Oh my God, he is real.
My dad does not Santa.
Oh, okay.
No.
Damn, I thought maybe we had a lead there. I thought maybe there's still a possibility.
You said you didn't believe in Santa.
Well, I don't, but I still always have an open mind. I don't, but there's still a chance. But the Tooth Fairy, that bitch is definitely real. Actually, that fine lady is definitely real. Fucking sorry.
That's better.
That broad's definitely real.
You're learning.
I'm learning,
Yes.
but broad is acceptable.
Didn't you say at the beginning you were going to learn something or something?
Yeah, I don't think you've taught me anything, though.
Well, I did teach you something.
Really? What
Yep.
did you teach me?
You already did it without even realizing it.
Oh, shit. You're teaching me to be a bit more respectful.
Yep.
Oh, shit. You think this is going to work out for me?
I hope so.
You think that there's hope for me?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. Well, what do you think that I could do to make myself better? I want to become a better person and a better human being. What could I do to make myself better?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like you're pretty chill.
Chill. Hell yeah.
But definitely the bitch thing. That's a major thing.
Just don't be calling bitches bitches.
Okay, so I have my definition of bitch, and I'm sure men have their definition of bitch.
Here we go. We're getting back into it. Let's circle back. Let's spin back to it. So what is the difference between a bitch, man, or a girl?
So like, there is women that are very stern and like, how do you say, like they're authoritative. You know, they're like bossy. A lot of people call them bitches.
Oh, you're talking about like a cunt.
I hate that word.
Well,
that is the most disgusting
I
word.
call it how I see it, and I think that it's a pretty bad word too. I'm not gonna lie, but I am fluent in cunt spotting. If I see a cunt, I'll call it a cunt. If there's a girl that's being a bitch, if there's a bitch that's being a bitch, I'm calling her a cunt.
Okay.
And luckily, you haven't been a cunt this whole time.
Okay.
So I think that you're doing pretty good for yourself.
But a bitch, like, so like I've had, to me, whenever I call a woman a bitch, is more of like you're being rude kind of shit. Like you're like so full of yourself, you're just like rude to everybody else. That is like the number one bitch for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know though. I've never really seen the term bitches or bitch being okay. Like, I don't know. It's just a negative ass word. I heard it so much growing up, so it's just.
So you just automatically associate the word with negativity.
Yes. There's never been a positive thing unless it's a bad bitch.
See, so it's only whenever bad is in front of the word is it acceptable.
Yeah.
To you.
And just to get extra brownie points, it needs to be BHAD, bitch, and not BAD.
BHAD.
Yep.
Bad. Oh.
Like bad baby. Or,
understandable. I think that this is like a semantics argument here. I think that we're arguing over semantics here. And I think that your perspective on bitch is my perspective on cunt.
Okay. Yeah, cunt is completely out of the question.
So you say a girl's being a bitch. I say a bitch is being a cunt.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because I think that bitch and girl is interchangeable. Or like gal.
No.
Like that bitch is pretty cool.
No.
Or that bitch is a cunt. Or that bitch is badass. That bitch is really cool. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
There's a girl, a female.
A female?
Or just call her by her name. No, so like if you're saying like
female. Makes me feel like that we're in the 1800s.
Yeah, like male and female.
Oh.
I use those terms a lot. Like because I talk about like, I don't know, I just be talking about stuff and it's like, oh, well, the male and the female anatomy, like stuff like that. I use those words way more, and a girl and a boy, or a man and a woman, way more than a bitch and a dick, and I don't know.
So you're kind of like a doctor.
Okay, sure.
I bet. Hell yeah.
But I do, so I don't use a lot of, like I'll say like fuck and all that, but I will say dumbass and like stupid. Those are like the cuss. Now, stupid isn't really a cuss word.
Those are cuss words.
It's not a cuss word, but like
that person's being so stupid.
It's just a negative word. It's a
yes.
Because like when people say like, "Oh, I'm a stupid fucking idiot," like, why are you talking about yourself like that? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Because it's also like the thing about what's it called? Not aspirations, affirmations.
Oh, positive affirmations.
Yes.
And negative affirmations.
So we need to say like, don't.
Is there negative affirmations?
Yes. And that would be called you calling yourself a stupid idiot.
Yeah, and like beating myself in the head. You stupid fucking idiot.
Okay.
So don't do that?
No.
Okay.
We are not going to do that.
So then what do you suggest that I do? I like this. This is really good. This is making me feel warm inside.
Yes, because we need to love our bodies. Like, we only
to
have...
love ourselves.
We only have this one body.
YOLO.
For real. Like, in this lifetime, we only have our body.
Okay.
So you have to love it.
So you have to love yourself.
Don't speak negative things about yourself.
Yeah, but I think that that's okay.
How?
Well, if you're not being serious.
Okay.
I think like speaking, I think that it's more important to have positive thoughts than it is to have negative thoughts. You know, I think that it's more important to think a certain way than it is to speak a certain way. That's the way that I look at it. Like, I think that you can say certain things that may be rubbed off negatively, but the intention is what matters.
Okay, but if you call yourself a stupid idiot, how is that any other intention other
If
than...
I call myself a stupid idiot, I know at the end of the day, I'm not a stupid fucking idiot.
Okay. Well, but, like, so me as an overthinker, I overthink a lot. And I have, like, thoughts that'll be like, oh, you're stupid and stuff. But, like, I feel like if you speak that, if you, like, look at yourself or say, like, I'm just so stupid... Like, that eventually, I feel like, starts to settle in.
Oh, so
For
it's
real.
like you are what you say.
I mean, no, but, like, if you keep telling yourself and other people out loud,
Yeah.
or you're like, yeah, I'm just, like, okay, so, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, if I just walk around saying, like, yeah, I'm a 4, and you just tell everybody that you're a 4, then you're going to be like, oh, okay, I'm a 4. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
I feel like on a scale, though, I feel like, you know, you can definitely, like, rate yourself. But I think that you still have to be, like, realistic, too.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I feel like if I rate myself, I feel like I'm still going to be realistic in the eyes of other people.
But, like, so the thing about it is the scale. So the scale we
Uh-huh.
have nowadays is like, oh, look at, like, the fucking ugliest person you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And then look at social media.
Oh, so you're, like, comparing and contrasting.
That's because that's the scale of 1 to 10. And that's where it really fucks up is, like, you're looking at all this shit on social media.
Okay. Yeah.
That's literally the scale. In
so
your
you're
mind.
saying the scale well, not in my mind.
You don't think...
But at the same time, I see where you're coming from. Go ahead. What was you saying?
You don't think in your mind that, like, if you're, like, oh, like, looking at a girl, you're not going on the scale from, like, the ugliest person to the most attractive person you've seen on social media?
I'm maybe not on social media, but just in general. Like, of course, everybody's judging everybody. There's definitely a scale, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, guys, whenever guys are rating girls, yeah, there's a scale, for sure.
It's the same with women, too.
And then if girls are rating guys, there's a scale.
But, like, it's not saying that, like, oh, we all look on social media or, like, look in movies and we're like, yes, like, that's the perfect man. He has to be this to be a 10. But it's just the way that our minds are warped now that we've just all seen that. You know, like, once you see it, you don't really necessarily forget it.
Oh,
That's
so
how
you're
I
saying that
feel.
everybody's mind, like in today's society, everybody's mind is warped because of social media.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely for
Fuck
sure.
social media.
Absolutely, no,
Fuck social media.
that is definitely true. Yeah, and I see where you're coming from. Like whenever you said like you don't have an Instagram because all you're gonna do is just get compared to other people.
I mean, not necessarily. Mine is more of like I can never decide on what the fuck to post because it feels like the scale is so high.
Yeah,
Like I had an Instagram in high school and I just post like random shit.
yeah,
But like you can't do that now. You have to like actually pose for the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like on Snapchat, I just do whatever.
no, I see
know.
what you're saying. It kind of doesn't even really matter.
It just feels more comfortable.
Yeah, but no, I see what you're saying about like people's minds are warped by social media because of like people putting out the best versions of themselves, because that's what it is. Like on social media,
And then
especially
there's
Instagram.
Photoshop.
And then there's Photoshop. Yeah, I don't fuck with Photoshop. You know what I'm saying? Like if I take a picture, because like I do take really nice pictures, And whenever I post it on social media, on like Instagram, sometimes I will like edit the picture like color wise.
Yeah.
So like I also want the
Like a
picture to look,
filter, kind of.
maybe kind of like a filter, but not really like a full blown filter, but like
Yeah.
edit it in the sense of like just making the picture look better. You know, because like I'm gonna post the best pictures. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post it, and that's what people, you know, because I want, whenever it comes to image too, because I talked about this on the last podcast that I did, your like reputation and shit, and your image is also tied to your reputation. So like your reputation is what people think about you. Whenever people think about you, that's what your reputation is.
I mean, yeah, but like if you're saying that that's what I mean, it is, but
It's tied to it.
But so many people will like. There's so much gossip nowadays. Like there's so much drama.
Yes.
Everybody's talking about everybody. So like, I could not even know you, but I could know like what people have said about you, and that sums you up in my mind.
Exactly.
So that is your reputation in my mind.
Yeah.
So it could be different for everybody. It doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily have to be just like one picture. It could just be things that you've heard.
But like
about
with the
before.
image too, like you can control your image in a way too. Like,
Somewhat.
Somewhat. No, 100% somewhat, because like what you say about yourself can only go so far, because people will always have what other people say about you too at the back of your mind.
Their opinions.
Yeah, definitely. Like I definitely concern myself too with what other people think about me, because some people are just like, I don't give a fuck what other people think about me, and I don't think that that's a good way to go out, because I think that's good in the sense of like, I don't care what other people think about me. I'm still gonna do whatever's best for me. I think that's certainly a good way to look at it. But whatever's best for you is also concerning what other people think about you as well. Because if you're at the end of the day, if you're doing what's good, not just what you think is good, you know, if you're doing what's good, then other people will vouch for you too. If
That's
that makes
true.
sense, you know?
I try not to worry too much what people think about me, in like a sense of like how I look and stuff like that. Like especially when it comes to females, because females be hating.
Mm-hmm.
We be hating so much, and I just like, if you fuck with me, if I can actually sit down and have a conversation with you, then okay, cool. But like, I ain't got no friends, and that's why, because
Yeah.
you literally can't. People aren't genuine anymore.
Yeah. Can't trust a lot of people.
No.
But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be trustworthy as well.
Oh, for sure.
That's what I'm saying about like image and reputation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say that other people aren't trustworthy, but it's also important for other people. I think that it's important for other people to trust you as well.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't like you're saying that some of these people aren't trustworthy. I don't want other people to think that I'm not trustworthy, so I try to be as trustworthy as possible.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I was gonna say something.
But that ties into your image. Like, that definitely ties into your image of like what we were saying, like a scale of 1 to 10. Of course, there's that scale that people are on, because everybody's judgmental. Regardless if you say like, I don't judge anybody, people are gonna judge you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people are gonna judge you, and that's in the sense of like, that's why I say like, I don't give a fuck about shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about how people judge me, because at the end of the day, I know that I'm gonna do the best for me, and I'm gonna do the best. Like, I'm gonna try my best to be a good person.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna try my best to be a good person, and I'm gonna be a good person. So it doesn't matter what people think about me, because at the end of the day, as long as the people around me know that I'm a good person, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm a good person. You know.
For sure.
But I think it's okay that other people judge you.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're secure with yourself and you know who you are, and like self-reflect and everything, like, I mean, it's not that like it's everybody else's fault, like why you're not friends with them necessarily, but like, I mean, if you know you're a good person and you did good things, then it's just, some people come and go. Some people are seasons in your life.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is.
For sure. And it definitely, like, I think that the reputation and image goes along with the scale that you was talking about as well. Like, whenever I'm rating somebody on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, yeah, I guess you could do that with your buddies. Like, oh, yeah, that person's like a 5. That person's like a 4. You know what I'm saying? You can do that.
But that's off of just, like, looks and everything. But now, like, if, okay, for example, like, 2 guys talking, of course, they're going to be like, oh, that bitch is a hoe. Okay, so 2 things. First thing, he called her a bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
We have to say that.
All right.
Second thing, because, like, he don't respect her. He said that bitch is a
But that's
hoe.
not fucking true. See, that's not true. From my perspective, that's not true. If I'm not chopping it up with my homeboy, I'm not saying I can be the most respectful person as possible to a girl. And then whenever I'm talking, oh, okay. Well, that's okay. We'll be RB.
So
okay.
I said that guy said, oh, that bitch is a hoe.
And so you're automatically thinking in your head, like, you're just automatically saying that guy's just disrespectful.
No.
But what I'm saying...
No.
Okay, what are you saying?
No. Okay, so say you've got, like, a group of, like, 20 guys.
Uh-huh.
Just a scenario.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, we're just going on here, going through this. And then one of the guys is like, oh, I started talking to this girl.
Okay.
2 of the guys out of the group is like, oh, I fucked her.
Uh-huh.
Okay, first of all, 2 guys out of the same friend group. Whoo! And now you got a third one going on. So, and then if they're like, oh, yeah, like, she's a hoe, she cheated on me, stuff like that. And then the other guy's like, oh, she's a hoe. So then that's where it comes into the terms of that bitch.
Yeah.
It also depends on how you say it. If you're like, oh, yeah, that bitch, that is a good, okay. It depends on, like, the facial expression, the tone, everything.
So it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. God dang.
So, like, if you're texting, if a guy texts another guy and said, yeah, I got some bitches over here.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay.
You can't read tone off a text. But if he's on the phone with him and he's like, oh, yeah, I got me some bitches over here.
Okay, all right.
But, okay, no, because that's still that's still a little wrong. The way.
Is it, though?
I got some bitches over here.
I got some bitches, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I prefer, like, the bitches. Like, the bitches are over here. I don't think it's bad, because the thing is that whenever I get off the phone call, I'm still gonna be respectful as fuck to the bitches.
To the bitches. I just can't. There's just no. I guess there's no. For you to use bitches so blankly and for me to hate that word, we're just not going to find a common ground. I don't think
that there has to be, though, because I can still be respectful. And then you see, the thing is that bitches will vouch for me.
Okay, but, like, okay, example. If you text somebody, which I'm just saying, example, would you say that bitch Lilly was over here?
No, I'm not going to say.
Okay, why not?
I'm not going to say that bitch Lilly was over here. I'm going to say, like, it depends on the scenario. So, like, and it depends on the context as well. So I just be like, if they know you, you know what I'm saying? If they know you, then I'll be like, yeah, Lilly was over here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But if they don't, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I had a bitch over here.
And it depends on the context as well. Like I'm saying, like, just, like, I had a broad over here. It was a broad.
See, that's still just like,
that's not bad.
Why can't you just say it was a girl?
I can, and you know, like
there
I said,
was a girl.
Like, it depends on how I'm willing to word the situation. It depends who the person is that I'm texting it to. You know what I'm saying? Just some gal that I know. Gal. I like to use the term gal. Gal, broad, girl.
Huh?
Girl. Gorl. Girl.
Okay.
Yeah, there's that. Gal, broad, girl, a friend of mine.
Okay.
Like I said, depends on the context and who I'm saying it to.
I just say guy.
Guy?
Okay, so mine is like a guy or a man. And then if you piss me off, if you do something, you're a boy.
Yeah, but and also like the context too. Like if somebody's if it's a girl, that I'm fucking with and they're asking me, maybe I'll be like a person.
A person.
Yeah.
So if it's a
Or,
girl, you're not gonna say like, oh yeah, it's a girl. You're gonna say, yeah, I just had a person.
Yeah, or just like I had a friend over. Yeah, because like
Okay, a friend is okay.
because
but
bitches be getting jealous.
But a person.
A person or like a
Okay.
friend. Like I had a friend over here.
Hold on.
What's wrong with that?
So
you're trying to learn from this. Is that what you're trying to learn from this?
No.
You're trying to learn from like whenever a guy talks to you and then like, oh, I had a friend over. Then you're like, oh, it was a bitch, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
That's
not.
what you're gonna do.
I've already done that. I've already been there. But
yes.
this is me teaching you something.
Okay, please teach me something. I want to hear it. This is something that I haven't already heard before, and I'm gonna learn right now.
I don't know if you've heard it before.
All right, let's hear it.
If you say, which I'm sure you've heard it before, if you have a girl,
Yeah.
or whatever, like, okay, example, say like you're in a relationship with a girl
Uh-huh.
and you're like, oh, I went, we'll not say that because that's like a date. Okay, you go out somewhere with like one of your buddies and then their girlfriend and they bring a friend. And you say, oh, I was out with people. And it was like, oh, it was this person, their girlfriend, and a person.
See,
Or like,
no,
or
most
I
definitely.
hung out, or I have a person at the house.
Honey, I'm way more advanced on this.
Okay, then you tell
I'm way
me.
past this.
You tell me a scenario that you say a person.
Okay, well, I didn't specifically mean just a person. I'm just talking about, and like I said, it's the context that matters. It's the context that matters. How they asked the question, what the question specifically was. I'm not just gonna say a person. If I'm naming off people, I'm not. First of all, if it's a little bit somewhat suspicious, I'm not just gonna be naming off people. I'm just gonna be like, I'm with my friends. Because I know how y'all bitches get. I'm not. See, I'm sorry.
I'm not in the bitch's term.
I know how females get.
There you go.
I know how females get.
But we're not all the same.
I know you're not all the same, but certain things are kind of the same. You know what I'm saying?
Some similarities.
So if you're talking to a guy, right? If you're talking to a guy and then this guy and you like this guy, you're pretty fond of this guy, and this guy says some shit like, I'm going out with my friends and we're going to go out to eat. You're probably not going to think anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Unless maybe you're in a relationship with them. See, that's what I'm saying. It's very contextual because the context matters. Because if you're in a relationship with them and you're like, hey, I'm just going to go out with my friends, most likely you're going to be like, oh, who all's going to be there? Because it depends how close you are to this person. Right?
Yeah, like if you know all their friends, then it's like, oh, okay, who's gonna be there?
Yeah. So, but if you are just talking to this guy, maybe you like him, maybe he likes you, maybe not. But y'all are fond of each other in some sort of way, and old buddy's like, I'm just gonna go out with some friends, and then you're just gonna be like, okay.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be like, all right, because y'all ain't close like that yet for you to be asking those questions like that. Okay, right? You see what I'm saying?
I maybe would though.
But if you do, like, who are you going with? And then the person says, oh, I'm just going with Jack, Daniel, Bobby, and some other person.
Yeah.
And then once they say some other person, you're probably gonna be tweaking and shit.
No.
Maybe
if
you
early,
like them,
okay.
if you like them, you will be.
If it's early,
but you might not. If it's early on, you're not going to say anything to them, but you're still going to be tweaking in your head about it a little bit. Because if you really like them, you're going to be like, "Who's this other person?" It's like like, why is he keeping it a mystery? Why is he saying just this other person?
Not really. I've kind of dialed down. Like, I feel like every female has had their crazy days of like, I mean, most of them at least. I will say
but
that
you're going to note it in your head. You're going to note it in your head.
Or it's going to be like, okay, like this is a part of the friend group. So like if they're not always there, okay, why were they there that one time? You know what I'm saying? Like it would be kind of that stuff, but
And you're
like,
gonna think about it a certain way.
maybe.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But you saying a person was bringing up like, okay, if it's a person, why is it not a guy or a girl? Okay, so if it was a guy, then you'd say it's a guy. But you saying a person is automatically a fucking female. Why are you hiding it? Why don't you say a girl?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So why would you call them a person?
Why would I call them a person? Because are you a person?
Yes.
Exactly.
I don't know, bro.
You can't confirm nor deny it was a girl or a guy. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, but like if you tell a female it's a person, you're automatically asked. Like,
automatically.
You're setting yourself up.
So that's why I said also it's contextual. So most of the time, I'm not going to do that. Most of the time, I'm not going to be mysterious with it. I'm just going to be like, I had a friend over.
And then most girls will be like, a friend.
Or, yes, exactly. And then you don't have to explain because most of the time they're not going to ask, a friend. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you can say that. Or you can just name off the guys that are going to be there. Like, yeah, I'm just hanging out with my friends. Oh, who? Well, Johnny and David is going to be here. But you don't name the girl.
You're fucked.
I know. I'm not saying that I do this.
Dun, 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 you're fucked.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that that I do that. I'm not saying that I do that. But I'm just speaking. We're just talking about scenarios here in which the semantics can be used here for the genders of the people you're around.
Yeah.
That's all that I'm speaking here. I'm not saying that this is what I do. I'm not saying that this is what I don't do. All that we're talking about here is the semantics of female, gal, girl. What about bi? I had a bi over. BIH, you ever heard of that slang term?
Like in 2018.
2018?
I don't know. Whenever it was like a big thing.
Oh, like last year.
2018 was not last year. It was a big thing last year because I wasn't here then. I don't know where I went, but I wasn't here.
All right, bet. Okay, well.
That is just not. The way you said it sounds like you don't use it. Do you text it sometimes then?
Yeah.
But have you said it?
No.
Okay then. That's just,
it felt really weird for me to say.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well. But if I'm calling bitches, I ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be derogatory.
There's just too much bitches coming in these.
But see, the thing is, hold on. The thing is that me personally, I'm not gonna call a bitch derogatory. I'm not gonna be derogatory if I call a bitch.
Derogatory. What does that mean?
That means negative. It means I'm not going to speak it in a negative way.
So like
I don't call people names. Unless a girl is acting like a cunt, then I'm going to call that bitch a cunt.
Okay. So if you are into an argument with a girl, it doesn't even have to be your girlfriend. Just a girl.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like, oh, you're a bitch. Or you're acting like a bitch. You're
acting like a cunt.
That's what you're going to say?
That's what I'm going to say. Yes, I've did it before. I've had to do it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to pipe down. You're really acting like a cunt right now.
You said that to a female.
Of course.
You have to pipe down? Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, well, you know what I'm saying? Whew. If a girl is acting like a cunt, no, I'm being serious. Even a guy. If a guy's acting like a cunt, like, you're acting like a cunt right now, you got to chill.
Cunt, pipe down, chill are like my fucking trigger words. I swear to God.
Well, I'm telling you, man. Well, it is kind of a trigger word for sure. It definitely is, especially cunt. Bitches fucking hate cunt. They hate cunt.
Bitches hate cunt.
I'm being serious though, Lily. I'm being dead serious. And, the thing is like, I'm not trying to be mean. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, like, whenever I'm in a situation like that and I love the girl, like, I'm not going to say that she is a cunt. I'm not going to say you're a cunt. Like, I'm not going to say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say you're acting like a cunt. There's a difference there. There's a difference.
There's actually not. We take
There
it. We take
is
it the
a
same
difference. You can take it the same way, but at the end of the day, whenever you come back to the argument, you called me a cunt. Actually, honey, I didn't call you a cunt. I said that you're acting like a cunt.
That sounds like gaslighting.
No, that is not gaslighting because I didn't call you a cunt. I said that you're acting like a cunt. There's a difference. Maybe you should be offended by it if I said that you was a cunt, but I didn't say that you was a cunt. I said that you're acting like a cunt in that moment. And most of the time, the thing is I'm not gonna say that unless it's justifiable. And most of the time afterward, actually every time that's happened where I've had to call a bitch a cunt, every time that it's happened, I get an apology. Like, hey, I apologize. I was acting like a cunt. Like, there's been times where I've acted like a dick. I've been a dick. Or I've been a cunt. And then there's been times where I've had to go back and apologize and be like, you know what? I apologize. I was heated in the moment, and I was acting like a cunt. I was. Because I have self-reflection myself. Like, we was talking about self-reflection. I have self-reflection myself, so I know whenever in the heat of the moment, I can be acting like a cunt. And then afterwards, I can be like, you know, I apologize. I am sorry. I was acting like a cunt. I do apologize. I still apologize. If I'm in the wrong, I will apologize. And I will say that I'm in the wrong.
I'm so glad, like, for bitch and cunt to be like my trigger words. I've never had a man call me that, thankfully, because I would freak the fuck out.
Really? Is that
Yes.
why you are the way you are now? I'm just kidding.
What the fuck does that mean?
Clip it. No, I'm just kidding.
What does that mean? Am I being a bitch?
No.
Okay.
You're not.
But I'm just saying, no. So, like, this right here is the main reason why I don't fuck with bitch, and I definitely don't fuck with cunt.
Okay.
It's a childhood trauma.
Okay. Well, that's understandable.
Yeah. So, like,
That's
if I meet somebody, or like if I'm about to be in a relationship with them, and I tell them like I don't like name calling.
Yeah.
Most guys don't think bitch is name calling.
Yeah.
I let them know real quick.
Okay.
Bitch
that's
is name
understandable.
calling.
Okay.
Like, I don't fuck with a man looking at me saying, you're being a bitch, you're being a cunt. Like,
Yeah.
no, we're not doing no name calling.
Yeah.
But like I said, like, stupid, asshole, dumbass. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
going to call you that. You can call me that. You know what I'm saying?
You're acting stupid right now.
I don't really use stupid in like an argument. It's more than, it's usually like an asshole or a dumbass.
You're being an asshole. Okay. Yeah, I've got that before, for sure.
Well, most men are assholes and
Oh, okay.
dumbasses.
All right. Well, that's very
But like,
misandrist of you.
that is more like specific than just like being a cunt. So like, go ahead and clarify for me, sir, because you know what a cunt is and you seem to know how to use the word.
Me?
What? Yeah. What is a
What
cunt?
consists of a cunt?
Yes.
Because
It's more than a bitch. So
No. I think that they can kind of be interchangeable, like bitch and cunt. You see, the thing is that bitch can be also not a derogatory word. I think cunt is a derogatory word. This is just me personally speaking about my semantics. Cunt is a derogatory word, and I don't use it unless I'm trying to be a little bit derogatory.
okay.
And, you know, the difference, I don't think that there's much of a difference between a bitch, like a girl that's being a bitch, and a girl that's being a cunt. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like an interchangeable word there.
Okay, but I feel like the way that you're describing it could also be said as like an asshole.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
girl is being an asshole.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
I guess in that term you could say that
Mean,
bitch is being an asshole.
Okay, we can break it down. Mean, disrespectful, and rude. Those are the three main ones that contribute to somebody being a cunt. Mean, disrespectful, and rude.
I use those words.
Yes.
I don't use the other
And you
words.
can use any word that you would like. I just prefer cunt if a girl is acting like a cunt or a guy. But
Have you ever called a guy a cunt?
yeah, you see, the thing is that I've never called a guy a cunt because, you know, well, yeah,
But
I probably have called a guy a cunt.
You have to
But
put
like
the-
not like actually mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you're being a fucking cunt right now. You know what I'm saying? I've never really had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like I keep shit respectful. You know what I'm saying? I keep everything respectful between guys and gals. You see what I'm saying? And I've never had to call a guy cunt. You know what I'm saying?
But have you ever like called a guy a name? Like
for sure.
Okay, what
but
have you
like,
called him?
but like the thing
Like
is,
a dick?
like with guys and whatnot, guys like the analogy with guys, the way that guys talk to guys is a bit different than the way that girls talk to girls for the most part. And whenever I hate having these conversations now because like people get it so twisted and shit, but we're speaking in generalities here. So like in general, for the most part, not all but most, not all but most, not all but most. We got to keep on saying it. So like whenever guys are talking with guys will be like, yeah, fuck you, dude. You're a fucking piece of shit, dude. Yeah, fuck you, man. You fucking
You're a
asshole.
pussy.
You're a pussy, dude. You're such a pussy. And then, like, behind their backs, they'll be like, man, yeah, I fuck with that guy, dude. I love that man to death, man. I'll take a bullet for that guy. I love him so much. He's talking about the same guy that he just called a pussy. And then with girls, a lot of the times it's like, girl, I love you so much. You look so pretty. Oh my God, I freaking love you. You are so beautiful. A 10 out of 10, slay queen. And then they'll go behind the bitch's back and then they'll be like, fuck that bitch. She's a fucking cunt. I heard her say so-and-so was so-and-so and he was a bitch and they was this and that. And then she done went and fucked his friend. And then, you see what I'm saying?
So
Completely different. Completely different.
The girls have a lot more to say about each other than the guys. You was going off on that one.
Yeah, the bitches say a lot more. Girls say a lot more, and so do bitches. And that time, I was speaking derogatorily. I don't even think that's a word, but I was...
Derogatorily?
Yeah, I don't think that's a word, but...
Derogative is a word.
Derogative, for sure.
You right.
Yeah.
You definitely right. I don't even know what else to say because you're right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I haven't had to, like... Usually, like, whenever I'm talking to a guy... Like, usually you can just kind of be more straight up and shit. You can just be more straight up about shit. Like, to an extent. You can just be, like... I don't know. I don't really know how to explain this. Like, with girls, sometimes, from my experience, sometimes girls get a little frantic. You know what I'm saying? Their emotions start going, and then
You
over-exaggerate things. You know what I'm saying? Be a little bit overly dramatic about things. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, there's been more times with females where they're, like, more freaking out about shit that is something to not freak out about. But most of the time, whenever I'm around guys, it's, like, chilling shit, and, like, they're not freaking out about shit that doesn't need to be freaked out about.
But that is because women think more with their emotions and men think more logically. That's
Exactly.
why.
So the thing is that, like, in scenarios like that, like, most of the time, girls are more apt to being cunts than a guy is. Like I said, I've never been in a situation where I've had to call a guy a cunt or, like, a bad name. Like, and mean it in a mean way. And, you know, I don't call girls bad names either. Like, I don't say it in a mean way and mean it. You know, like unless in the moment, you know, because I'm very respectful to people, and people are most of the time respectful to me in return. You see what I'm saying? I don't call people bad names, and people don't call me bad names. You see what I'm saying? And if they do, it's in a joking way, and if I call people bad names, it's in a joking way. And we all know that we're all joking. But there is some points in times where people are tweaking out about shit that they don't need to be fucking tweaking out about. And then you just got to be like, yo, you're being a fucking cunt right now. You're acting like a cunt right now. And then in that scenario, I mean it. And there is times where maybe, like, I may myself overreact about something. And then, like, I will go back and be like, you know, I apologize. I didn't mean to be acting like an asshole.
Well, it's good that you apologize. But me personally, I'm a very emotional person, and I know that I'm an emotional person as a female. But I've met men that freak out, over exaggerate, tweak out more than me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really hard to like figure that out. Because like as a woman, like I have my emotions, I freak out. But like as a man, you're freaking out more than me. Like I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like whenever you said that, that's what it made me think about. And then there's men that are like very nonchalant, I guess.
Composed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know though. Have you ever met men that are very like tweakerish?
For sure.
How do you handle that?
Like tweakerish.
You call them a cunt?
No. Like tweakerish in the sense of like, and it also depends on the direction where it's going to.
Okay.
Because most of the time I don't experience guys being disrespectful to me. You know what I'm saying? Directly, I don't experience guys being directly disrespectful to me.
They just talk shit, like
Yeah.
not to you, but like to other people, kind of
Like
shit.
about me, yeah. And and not necessarily even that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I'm a good person, and people respect me because I'm a good person. You know, because I'm a respectable person and I'm respectful to people. So therefore, people don't usually talk shit about me unless it's about something that I've said, and like I'm just like maybe a little bit controversial in maybe some of my beliefs, like I have been before, you know, and that's fine. Like people will go against that, and that's okay. But me as a person, most people don't really talk shit about me as a person because I am a good person. So like I don't really hear a lot of people talking shit about me.
But there's
often.
also like people that like negative people that completely despise good people.
For sure, 100%. And with that, I just brush it off. Whether you're female or male. Now, that's what I'm saying about, and I'm glad that you brought this up too. That's what I'm saying about like, because there's been times where I have been in relationships, right? And this is a good point to add. Because like I don't really get that with guys. That's why I've said I've never really had to call a guy out for being a cunt or something. Like definitely if it's my buddy or some shit and then they're like tweaking about shit, like I'll call them out like, yo bro, you're tweaking out. Like you gotta chill. You need to chill the fuck out. And sometimes you gotta talk to guys and girls differently because like we talked about before,
For sure.
guys and girls are different for the most part. Not all but most. Guys and girls are different, so you got to speak to them differently. Like, I speak to girls differently for the most part than I speak to guys.
And you should.
I'm still me. I'm still the same person. I'm still going to be respectful either way, but I'm going to talk to you different than I'm going to talk to my homeboy. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and mostly I'm still me, but there's just a difference there. There's just a difference in people.
And there should be though. Like if you could be telling a story about like what happened yesterday to a female or something, and you have to think like in the back of your head, okay, for example, say like you had an altercation with an older woman, like an old lady.
Yeah.
You would have to explain it to where it's not like, oh my God, I'm going to make this girl cry kind of shit.
Exactly.
But you could tell your homeboy like straight up what it is, kind of, sort of. There could be like a little piece of information you leave out or something, you know?
Yeah.
But I definitely get what you're saying. And that goes the same for girls too. But I feel like if I'm telling my homegirl something, I'm explaining every single detail of it because I'm a female.
Yeah.
And there might be a tiny little piece of information I leave out. And then if I'm telling my homeboy, I mean, honestly, I explain all of it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like men are more, they can take the information a little bit better.
Yeah.
Unless there's like a piece in it that's like a angry thing. I don't know. I feel like men get, or boys, whatever, male species get angry a lot quicker than the women. That's what I feel like.
Okay. All right.
Like a man's not going to cry.
Yeah.
He's more than likely going to get upset about something before he
Yeah,
cries.
okay. I see what you're saying. You know, guys usually are more quick to get angry about something, whereas girls are usually more quick to get like sad
Emotional,
about something.
yeah.
Well, I mean, anger is an emotion too.
Yeah.
And I've had the conversation too about like masculine and feminine traits. And I've always heard that being emotional is more of a feminine trait, right? And that also goes with guys too. Like whenever they get angry, I like to say that they are being emotional. If a guy is
they
getting
are.
angry about something, like it's not saying that if a guy's getting angry about something, they are being more feminine about it and expressing it in a certain way. Like there's definitely everybody gets emotions, and it's not wrong for a guy or a girl to get emotional. I think it's how you express it is more important than and I think that's where the term of masculine and feminine like gets intertwined within in this conversation, is because like it's the point of how you express it. Like if a guy is upset about something, a girl and a guy can be upset about the same thing, but they're going to express it in different ways.
For sure.
Like I think for the most part, girls are going to express things. They're going to be more expressive in how they tell something or how they react to something.
Yeah.
Whereas a guy, I think, in a masculine aspect, should be more composed. I think that's a masculine trait, to be more composed and to handle it in a masculine way, like quote unquote in a masculine way. Like if you're being masculine about it, you can handle it more composed and more calmly. That's more of a way to look at it. Whereas a girl is going to be more, a little bit more frantic about it. I wouldn't even use the word frantic. Just be more expressive about it.
So you're speaking from like how it's supposed to be?
I'm not speaking from how it's supposed to be, but I'm speaking about it in the way of my understanding of what masculine and feminine traits are.
For sure.
That's the way that I'm speaking about it. I don't like to speak in term, like now I don't, like, because I've did this for so long, so like I understand how to speak about things better.
Yeah.
So like now I speak in terms of like how I understand it to be, and how like from my experience and my point of view. And I don't like to speak in terms of how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because, like, in this life, we don't really know how shit's supposed to be, but we know how shit has worked in the past.
Yeah.
And how things are, relayed to us in a certain way, And how, like, people have always said it to be, like masculine and feminine.
Well, this also explains the saying of like, oh, all girls are the same, bitches are bitches, whatever. So listening to what you were saying about like the masculine and the feminine, I'm the kind of female that I will freak out about something. I might even cry about it, but you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to handle it.
What the fuck does that mean?
So like you were saying,
Off
like,
them. Get them out of here.
No. Huh? So like no,
I'ma handle that. I'll up file on that ass.
So like the masculine is like supposed to be more composed, and then they handle it, like basically what you said, and then the woman is like frantic and like emotions, because like I said, women emotions, male, composed.
This is from the perspective of what
we think.
What I understand female and masculine feminine and masculine traits are.
Well, of course, and that's what they're taught out to be. Like if you read a book, that's what the book says. It doesn't have to necessarily be what it is. But I'm just saying, like, there's also a lot of, so like you can't say like girls are the same, because there's a lot of females that have different traits. So you could have, like, what are they called? Astrological signs, like Cancer, stuff like that.
Astrology and shit.
Yes, so you can't fully believe any of that because, okay, I'm born in July. Say you were born in July.
Yeah, I don't believe in any of that shit.
We can't be the same fucking person. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that is all, like, you take it with the smallest grain of salt. You don't have to be exactly what the fuck that says.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, like, Basically, that not all bitches are bitches. That's
Yeah.
basically been this whole podcast is about bitches. All bitches are not bitches. We're not all the same. So I don't like being called a bitch because I feel like it's been so highly used and so many males, see, females, males. That's
okay.
me.
All right.
They like to say that girls are the same. All girls are the same. Like Juice WRLD, you know the song. Everybody knows the song. And bitches are bitches. Like, no. Like, I feel, like I said, I don't have a lot of female friends because I just can't get along with bitches. Like, it's like so like I said, I'm the kind of person I will cry, freak out about something, and then I'll handle it. I'm looking at a girl that's like, oh, I can't figure it out, you know? Or there's like the girl that like doesn't cry. I just can't find no in between. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I think I kind of know where you're coming from. I think I kind of get that a little bit.
Because I know that men are different too. Like I said, like there's men that like cry and freak out more than me.
Yeah.
So like I know they're not all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. And you know, and there's also like certain there's certain things that like other people will look at in a different way too. Like whenever you see I don't know. I think that there's societal like understandings of what's masculine and what's feminine.
Oh, for sure.
I think that there's a societal understanding too, and I also think that there's a little bit of a biological aspect as well. And I've talked about this a lot on the podcast. Is that there's a big biological aspect. There's societal and then there's biological, and how we understand it. And the biological part is like it's like subconscious. You know, it's how we view it. Like, do you like to see? Are you more understanding of a woman being upset, or more understanding of a man being upset and expressing it in a certain way? I don't know if I worded that right.
It's like a 50-50.
I guess so.
Because I've been around a lot of men that are upset, and I've been around a lot of women that are upset.
Okay, but are you attracted to guys that get upset easily?
I mean, not necessarily. So, like, if it's all wrote down on paper and it's like this man has anger issues, no. But I've dealt with them so much in my life that it's kind of like a thing that if it happens, then I mean, I can't. So, like, you can say, like, people need therapy.
Yeah.
I'm sure I need fucking therapy.
Yeah.
Like, but some things are just like childhood traumas, like stuff like that. I would like to not be with a man that's not so quick to anger because I'm quick to act out in my emotions.
Yeah.
So if I could look at a man and them be okay, just to look at them and them like be okay, then that kind of calms me
So
down.
you're saying, I guess my question is, are you more attracted to a guy that's composed and not as overtaken by their emotions than you are a real emotional guy that just gets upset easily?
I really can't say either one, because the one that sits there and is composed 90% of the time, whenever it's time for them to have emotions, they don't. Because they're more of a shutdown person. And then you have the guy that's so emotional.
Well, there's fake nonchalant too.
Well, I've seen that too.
There's definitely a balance. Because I've always talked about this. I'm glad you brought that up, because I've always said that there's like a difference between confidence and
cockiness.
A little bit. I mean, if you're confident, you can be a little cocky. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And like, people can read that as, oh, they're cocky, they're confident. But there's a difference between confident and coming from a place of insecurity, like a person with a big ego.
For sure.
Like a person with a big ego is coming from a place of insecurity, while a truly confident person is like just confident and sure of themselves. And I think that like what you were saying, like there's like a fake composed person that is coming from a place of insecurity and they don't want to show their emotions because then it'll make them feel vulnerable. And then whenever they feel vulnerable, then that is whenever their insecurities will come out. So then they don't want to be vulnerable in any sort of situation. I think that a truly confident person is able to be vulnerable, but also keep composed and express themselves in a way where another person can understand their point of view and they can also understand the other person's point of view as well. That's the way that I look at it. Like, because people talk about like nonchalant and shit. Like, I think that it's cool to be nonchalant if you are composed. I think that there's a difference between being composed and being afraid of showing emotions. Which I think that that's what you was talking about in the scenario that you just brought up, is a person that is a bit insecure and afraid to show their emotions.
Well, I've had a little bit of both. I've had a nonchalant man be scared to show their emotions, and then once they let them out, they can't put them back in. That shit's scary. And then you've had the guys that are just raging with emotions that just never goes back up, which I'm not saying like it has to be bottled back up, but like after it's out, it's like, okay, you know, like we're together, kind of tone it down, you know what I'm saying? Because like you get to know somebody. And then I've had the man that's just bottled up and it's just like don't feel nothing kind of shit.
Yeah.
So me personally, my type, like what I would want is for, I'm not saying I wouldn't want a man to cry. It's okay if a man cries. I'm not saying necessarily like a funeral, like of course. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, you cried.
Yeah. But you don't want them crying all the fucking time.
I mean, like I said, I'm a very emotional person. So if some things hit me, hell, I might cry every day.
Yeah.
I might cry every day. But like if a man cries like once a month, I don't see a problem with it. Like
once a month is crazy.
But why? That's too much?
I think so.
Do you cry?
No.
Only like if your dog dies or somebody, I mean, something has to die.
Yeah.
Or you have to
I
get
think
hurt.
something has to die, yeah. I think something has to die for sure in order for me. Someone has to die in order for me to cry. I think so. Somebody really close to me has to die. And then I'll probably cry. Yeah.
So like what do you do if you get really stressed out then? Do you get mad?
But that's the thing. I don't get really stressed out though. Like
I
know genuinely
gets stressed.
Of course I get a little stressed every now and then, you know, like sometimes I might have a lot of work I got to do and you know, but I used to have panic attacks. I used to.
Did you cry during your panic attack?
No. I never cried, but I got like actually there was a couple times that I did. Yeah. There was a couple times.
Okay,
but like,
see, like that's okay. Like if your body is enduring a lot, then it's okay to cry. And that's the thing, like with women, we're more emotional. So whenever things hit, they hit fucking hard. And that's why we're crying, like we let it out in sadness. And there's some women that don't cry.
Yeah.
They carry themselves more masculine.
For sure.
But like I said, for me, I cried out for a minute, depending on what it is. Most of the time, I'll try to handle it. But, like, if it feels like I'm just fucking out of control and I can't, like, get anything together, I will cry. And then after, I'll fucking handle it. Yeah. But I just have to, like, cry it out. And then, I don't know. Like, sometimes it makes it feel better. I don't know how to explain it. I think a lot of women are like that.
For sure. No, I completely understand that. But I think once a month is pretty crazy. For a guy. I think that is pretty crazy. I think that like you got to figure some shit out, man.
That's on my radar though. Like I said, I've been in points in my life where I've cried every day.
Yeah.
Like for a month.
Yeah.
So if that man cries once a month compared to my everyday, like then that's the scale. Yeah. But like,
and I guess it depends. It's the context too. And everybody is different. Everybody is different. I don't think that it's bad to show emotion. Like I said before, I don't think that it's bad to show emotion. But like, I think that there's also certain ways to handle your emotions. You know, There's definitely certain ways to handle your emotions.
For sure.
You know, and if a guy does cry, you know, I would feel like that you wouldn't want a guy that cries more than you.
No.
Exactly.
I've never, like I said, I'm very emotional, so I've encountered emotional men that cry, and I've never encountered a man that has cried as much as me. I don't think it's possible.
Oh my gosh. You'll just be crying.
Well, I mean, otherwise I would be an angry person. I feel it.
So you're saying that if you didn't cry, you would just result to anger.
I mean, okay. So now that I'm very self-aware, I know that I'm an emotional person. I'm working on that, you know, like trying to learn how to keep my composure. But if I wasn't doing that, then I would definitely result to anger. It's kind of scary, honestly.
Yeah.
It is kind of scary. Back to anger. You said that you box. Do you have like an anger pushing you in behind that?
No.
Not at all.
No, absolutely not.
You do it like for fun?
Yeah, well, and just to stay in shape.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to, like, I think that's whenever people, usually, like, that's whenever people whenever you're boxing from emotion, whenever it comes to, like fighting or whatnot, or, like, hand-to-hand combat, I think, or combative sports or combat sports, whatever the fuck it is. if you're going from a place of emotion, I think that it is more difficult to actually be good. You know?
Oh hell no, I don't. Not at all.
No, for sure. I think that like if a highly skilled person, a person that's skilled in the sport, if they're more composed, I think that they're more dangerous.
Okay, for sure. If you're talking about like going as far as like making a living off of doing that, then
sure.
For sure. But if you're like, okay, we'll just say like in the county, I think that if I let my anger out and I was like, okay, let me box, I could become the baddest motherfucker in the county. Because I have so much anger pent up, I will beat everybody.
No, I think some people do use exercise and sports as a way of dealing with emotions. Or art. People use art. For example, people deal with emotions in a bunch of different ways.
For sure.
Everybody grieves different.
Have you ever seen, what's it called?
But I've never like got into it with somebody out of emotion. Like whenever people ask me, "Have you ever been in an actual fight?" And I'm like, "Well, what the fuck does that mean?" Like, what do you mean by that? A lot of times, like I don't fight out of emotion. I would never fight anybody out of emotion. I don't think that that's a good way to go. Yeah, like if that's what you're asking.
Oh my gosh, I forgot what I was gonna say. I had a brain fart. I'm sorry.
That's okay. But people will do sports like as a way of maybe I don't like to use the word coping, but people do participate in sports and it helps regulate their emotions. It helps release emotions because you're doing something physical. A lot of times physical exercise is a good way to help people emotionally as well. People that exercise, I think that there's been a lot of studies on this, so I can confidently say this. People that exercise most of the time are more able to control their emotions better. Except for like the roid ragers. If you're roiding it up and you're raging, that's a bit different.
Have you ever seen The Waterboy?
I have seen The Waterboy, yes.
Okay, so that is what I was talking about. So if you don't recall, he gets on the field and he's having like flashbacks of these people and he's getting up that anger.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
So when I think about being in a boxing ring or just hitting anything in general. And I don't act out in anger, but I feel like if I was to like physically put my hands on somebody, I don't know. Like, I'm just not an angry person. So like it would take so much in me, and just knowing that I have fucking rage back there, it's
well,
scary,
if you're doing
man.
if you're doing it out of anger, then I don't think that like you're able to do the thing that you're doing clearly.
Oh no, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's scary
Because you're kind of like blinded by emotion. You're being controlled by your emotions. So I don't think that you're able to do as good as if you were to not do it out of anger or just do it more composed.
I get what you mean. But I feel like if, okay, say for example, we had this 300-pound man in front of us. Me and you. We both got boxing gloves on.
Okay.
This man calls me a fucking bitch. I'm fucking jumping on him. And then it's like, okay, somebody in the back's like, come on.
Well, you know, there's
do it.
weight classes for a reason.
Okay, but like, so this person's behind me and they're like, come on, do it. Just do it. Like, edging me the fuck on. And at some point, I'm going to see red, which is being blinded by emotion, specifically anger. I'm going to just keep fucking beating him, because at some point, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to just black out.
If that motherfucker's 300 pounds, that motherfucker's going to whoop your ass. It don't matter how angry you are. 300 pounds?
300. Okay, we talking about muscle.
A big motherfucker? I don't know. You're the one that came up with the scenario.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't got no muscle.
Hold on. I got to take a piss. 300-pound dude. All muscle. 500-pound dude.
No. 300-pound, 5'5", no muscle. But like 300-pound people, like they have a little bit of muscle, you know, like me. I've got some muscle under here, you know. But no. So like in my result of anything, if I have to act out in anger, if somebody's coming at me, first thing I'm fucking doing, I'm hauling ass. So I could be from your front door all the way over here, and they're like, yeah, bitch, you want to fight? I'm over there. I'm fucking running, bitch. You better start running, because I'm getting on your ass. I don't give a fuck how big you are. I'm jumping on you, and you ain't going to expect it either.
So,
spider monkey.
So, like, why can't you just be like, yo, bro, just chill?
Oh, no, for sure. But if we're past the point of talking, you start calling me a bitch and a fucking cunt, yep. What? You start talking about my daddy, my mama. So, talking about me, my dog, yeah, you're getting fucked.
So why can't you just be chill, though? See, my thing is that, like...
What if they got a gun? Okay, how about this? What if they got a gun? What you gonna do? You gonna start running?
Let's talk it out, bro. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try to talk it out first. And I'm gonna be like, bro, if you're gonna shoot me, just shoot me, bro. Why are you gonna up fire on me and not shoot it?
Okay.
You better kill me.
110%, because 90% of the time... Having said, I will definitely, like, if it comes to a certain extent, like, okay, say you're being robbed, I will pull a gun on somebody, right?
Yeah.
Like, if somebody comes in your house, if you have a gun, you can defend yourself.
For sure. For sure.
Most of the time, especially if you watch and you, like, you're just observing somebody holding a gun at you, you'll see them shake. There's always... There's a little,
sure.
There's a little give.
Like, if I'm getting robbed, I'm going to be like, bro, like, if you're going to up fire on me, you better shoot that shit, bro. You better shoot that. You better kill me.
I think that there's a high chance that it just won't happen. They're just being a pussy.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm crazy.
We're going to take that chance.
I'm crazy.
We're going to take that chance. I don't know if I want, you know... I think everybody thinks about that scenario.
What?
Like, what are you going to do if you get robbed? Like, I think everybody thinks about that scenario. Like, it's either up, fire back. It's either up, fire back, and then we're going to have a shootout. Or, if that ain't the case, then I'm just going to be like, bro, you ain't taking none of this shit, man. If you're going to take it, man, then, you're gonna have to probably kill me. That's the way that I look at it. Like, if you're gonna shoot, like, if you got the gun, man, You better fucking shoot me, man. Like, come on, bro.
I feel like
Commit.
a lot of the material things, like there's not even really anything that somebody could rob me for that I'd really die behind.
Yeah, but I think that it's like,
I mean, it's a respect thing, but like
it's the principle of it. It's the principle of it.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it's a respect thing though.
Like if
you're
coming
pulling
in
a
here,
gun at me.
yeah, if you're coming in here to rob me and you got a gun in my fucking face, like, bro,
Are you gonna shoot me or
are
not?
you gonna shoot me or not? I mean, which one is it, bro? You got the gun and you got it in my face. Why are you putting the gun in my face if you ain't gonna shoot me?
Exactly. It's kind of funny.
I mean, come on.
It's literally kind of funny. People don't know how to react whenever you're like, okay. Like, okay. Because they're freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
People that pull guns on people. I mean, like, just even me, like, if somebody breaks into my house and I'm holding a gun and they're like, I'm robbing you for everything you have, move, bitch. And hell, I'm probably going to fucking shoot them. You call me a bitch. It's done. It's done. You're done. And you're trying to rob me. Done. But I don't know. I'm not going to pull a gun on somebody unless I'm like actually fully committed.
Yeah. No, I definitely get that. I'm definitely not gonna up fire on nobody that I ain't gonna up fire on. You know what I'm saying?
But no, back to what we were saying. So you've got somebody, you're going to try to talk your way out of it. Okay, but if you had to act out, not like talk, you can't talk. You have to do something. Are you just going to stand there? Are you going to get in the floor? Are you going to cry? Are you going to run?
You have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, fight or flight. You know what I'm saying? If I know I'm losing the fight, flight.
That's how you're going out.
Yeah.
Flight. You're going to run?
I mean, if I know that I'm gonna sit there and get my fucking ass whooped, yeah. Why would I want to get my ass whooped? I mean, it also depends. It also depends too, you know, because I mean, would you rather be embarrassed or just get the fuck out of there? You know what I'm saying?
But
it does depend on the context of the situation. It depends on the context of the situation. How bad is this shit? Like, how bad is the shit? Like, what's going? Like, I'm not gonna be. I have to act out.
Yes, you literally have to fight this person or run.
Oh.
And you could possibly think there's a good chance you could win. Like, literally, I feel like I would have a good fucking chance at beating a 300-pound, 5'5" man.
5'5".
Mm-hmm. So he's a little bit taller than me.
Yeah.
300
I don't know.
pound.
You know,
But you
I might have a chance. 300-pound, 5'5". I might would have a chance.
If I have a chance,
I could probably
you
fuck
have
that
a chance.
motherfucker up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could probably fuck that motherfucker up. Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. All I'm going to do is I'm going to just run, knock them down. Because the thing about it is you're not going to be able to handle the fucking, what's it called? Inertia? No.
Yeah.
Hell no. I don't know. The fucking force of me
But you're gonna
running.
have to like, you gotta stay up.
Spider monkey.
I don't know. No, because then you're getting slammed.
How's he getting up?
300 pounds? It don't matter.
No, because once he fucking goes down, I'm beating his ass while we're going down.
Yeah, but that's assuming that he's going down the way that you want him to go down.
I'm jumping up.
So what? What if that motherfucker catches you and slams you?
He ain't strong. He ain't gonna catch me.
300 pounds, there's got to be a little bit. It depends. Is this person fucking disabled?
No, he just can't catch my weight coming at him. That's all I got
But
to
you
say.
don't know that.
He don't.
So we're just making this fucking scenario up just as we go?
Like, no, so like he can't handle 100-pound weight. Right there. There you go. So he couldn't handle me. He couldn't handle you running at him.
So you're just making the rules up as you go, man.
Well, I said he ain't got that much muscle.
Okay, so then in this case, I'm just going to pull out a fucking laser gun and blast his ass.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
Get out the whatchamacallit from Star Wars.
I'm going to get out the whatchamacallit from motherfucking Star Wars.
What's it
Laser his
called?
ass.
But what is that called?
A
Like
super soaker blaster. That's what the fuck that shit's called. No, it's not. See, I'm trying to go along with the rules and shit, and you're switching up the rules just constantly. So you know what I'm going to do, man? I'm going to pull out a fucking ray gun.
We're in a Wally world.
Zip, zip, done. That's what I'm gonna do. Zzz. Like on some GTA type shit. It's just gonna appear in my hands. Zzz. Done.
I mean, it could. I'll
Laser.
turn into a fucking giraffe.
A giraffe?
Yeah.
Why the fuck wouldn't you turn into like a dinosaur or some shit? Eat them.
Eat them. Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What kind of dinosaur would you be?
Probably a. What kind of dinosaur would I be in this situation? Are we still talking about this situation? Can we get off of this fucking situation? I'm done with this.
If you could be a dinosaur, what kind of dinosaur?
If I could be a dinosaur, I feel like I would probably want to be like a velociraptor. I think
are
that
those
would
not
be
the
pretty
ones
chill.
that fly? No, that's pterodactyl.
No, those are the ones that like are chill and shit. I mean, or a pterodactyl. A pterodactyl sounds pretty fucking cool. I feel like I fuck with that, but I always fuck with like velociraptors because they're just like fast and shit.
Pterodactyls are pussies.
Why?
I did a whole experiment in science, made one out of a wire hanger and newspaper, actually.
Yeah, but this is all assuming.
Pterodactyls are pussies.
This is all assuming that dinosaurs are real.
Yeah, I'm not going to be a pussy. I won't be a T-Rex. People say like, oh, those are the scary ones. No. Short ass arms can't do shit.
Can we move this cup up here or something?
Yes.
Because I'm going to get tweaked out. I have PTSD now.
Oh, you don't want me to spill it?
Yep.
Who
I have
spilled?
seen too many people spill so much shit on this motherfucking rug. You
Where?
know who you are.
You ain't got no
Whoever
stains?
you are. I know because we've cleaned it up. We've tried our best to clean it up, man. There's probably like mold and mildew at the bottom of the rug.
At the bottom, like on the other side.
Yeah?
You don't pick your rug up.
No. I don't fuck with that motherfucking rug.
That's scary.
I know it's scary. We need to get a new rug.
What do you clean it with?
Just whatever we got.
Like a cleaner, or do you have like a carpet shampoo?
Sometimes we have like a little spray cleaner and we little dap it up with the napkin and shit. Sometimes it just sits there because some people are just scared to hear me tweak and they just do it and I don't know about it and then they don't want nobody else to know about it, so then they just spill some shit and they're like, "Oh fuck," and then they just put it back and then nobody knows about it.
Oh hell no!
Oh hell no is right.
I got a carpet cleaner.
Really?
Yeah.
What's their names?
Carpet cleaner? It's a machine like your vacuum.
Oh, it's not a person? Okay, well, where can I get a carpet cleaner?
Walmart. Wally World. You can get them off Temu too. Love
Really?
Temu.
I fucking hate Temu.
Why? Temu is
Because
the goat.
let me tell you something. I ordered this table right here. This table from Temu.
Okay, it's
And
cute.
it was so fucked up. Yeah, the top is cute. Yeah, the whole thing's cute now. It's pretty fucking cool. But the cinder blocks came from Home Depot.
Are those real?
Cinder blocks? Yeah. Touch it.
Oh shit! I didn't know they were real. I thought they were plastic. I thought that was how the table came.
You thought that the fucking cinder blocks were plastic?
I didn't fucking know you've got like a dollar sign on here. I was like, okay.
I know. I painted that.
Hell yeah. But what did the table look like? Like
The
what
table,
was the bottom?
I can show you what the table looked like beforehand, afterwards, because it'll take me a while to find a picture.
Okay.
But or you can just look at the past episodes. It looks really cool. It looked like a really nice table, but it was just like $40 from fucking Temu,
Okay.
and it was very unsturdy and very unreliable, and it felt like it was gonna break and shit. And one time somebody, we have this on video, somebody did get fucked up and they fell and broke the table.
And that was the end of the table.
That was the end of the table. So I got the tabletop and then I got 3 cinder blocks. I put the tabletop on the cinder blocks and that motherfucker ain't going nowhere.
Where did the idea come from, the cinder blocks under it?
Don't know. Just thought about it. I was like, how can we make this table indestructible?
That's pretty cool, though.
So now we got cinder blocks on the shit.
I fuck with it.
And now the shit ain't getting broke.
And then we've got like a little rainbow snake up in there.
Yeah, we got all kinds of shit. We got all kinds of trinkets and cool little paraphernalia, I guess.
Paraphernalia.
I guess it's paraphernalia. Paraphernalia or paraphernalia?
Paraphernalia.
Okay.
That's what they say at the sheriff's department.
Paraphernalia?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it.
He got caught with paraphernalia.
That's what you think.
Huh?
That's what you think.
What do you mean that's what I think?
That's what you think it is. You know, I think that
Paraphernalia is any kind of drug substance.
You think? I don't think it's just drugs.
Then what the fuck? Oh, okay. So
Let's look it up.
Can there be an art paraphernalia? Because a lot of people will steal art.
What is the definition of paraphernalia?
An illegal substance.
Oh, fuck. We're getting a call. Okay. I'm sorry to not answer this call. We're not going to answer that call. I apologize.
I'll look it up. I got you.
Yeah, you look it up. You look up what the definition of paraphernalia is.
Oh my God, I've got 9 missed calls.
Paraphernalia.
People freak out. Okay.
People freak out with the paraphernalia?
Yeah. What is... Okay, so how do we spell paraphernalia? That's the
Okay,
question.
look, we're done with the phone call. Watch this. What's the definition of paraphernalia? Miscellaneous articles, especially the equipment needed for a particular activity.
Drills, saws,
and other paraphernalia
for
necessary
home
for home
improvements?
improvements.
Hell not. Do
Drugs
you use
and
marijuana?
drug paraphernalia that have been discovered. So it's miscellaneous articles, especially the equipment needed for that particular activity. Miscellaneous articles, especially the equipment needed for that particular activity. So a bong, miscellaneous articles.
So there's different ones. This one says
so
used in relation to drugs.
It can be used in relation to drugs.
Yes.
So I guess.
Okay, so then yes,
Maybe
you're
this-
valid. That is paraphernalia. They're miscellaneous items.
Exactly.
Okay, you knew that without even knowing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to tell you. You're the one that asked what paraphernalia was.
I just thought it always was associated with drugs. That's the only term I've ever heard it used.
Yeah, I think that's most of the time what people refer to it as drug use. Like whenever somebody has a bong or somebody has a bowl or some shit, paraphernalia. I think that's mostly what they call
Or even
it.
like a baggie. I'm pretty sure they consider that paraphernalia.
I think your cup right there, your glass right there. Is that your glass or my glass?
My glass. I brought that bitch.
What the fuck?
You think I'm going to bring a bottle of wine without a glass?
I mean, I got glasses here.
I brought that shit from home. I wasn't
Wow.
expecting... You literally said you don't drink wine. Why would I expect
don't
you to
drink
have a glass of
wine. Well, that's because other people drink wine.
Mm-hmm.
I used to drink wine. But I used to drink wine out of a coffee mug. I said I used to drink wine out of a coffee mug.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I just didn't think that you heard me.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, then why'd you say, huh?
Because I had to process it a second time.
Oh, you didn't understand it.
I actually don't own any coffee mugs.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
You own coffee mugs?
I own a lot of coffee mugs, yes.
Hell yeah. I just don't drink coffee. So why would I buy a coffee mug?
Oh, well, you don't have to drink coffee to have a coffee mug. You can drink whatever you want to out of a fucking coffee mug.
But I just drink bottled water, like stuff that comes in bottles. I don't drink.
Oh, you don't drink water out of a spigot?
No.
Do you drink water out of a filtered water jug?
No, I just drink bottled water.
So you just waste plastic.
Okay, sure.
All right, but I don't.
You don't drink bottled water?
I drink boxed
What is that
water.
right there? See, that right there?
Where?
Wasting a can.
Oh yeah, I do I make all kinds of waste for sure.
Where did that water come from in that little hydro flask of yours?
Hydro flask. This thing right here.
That's a hydro flask. Ting it. It tings. Yep, that's a hydro flask. Oh my god.
That sounds pretty cool. A hydro flask. I've never heard that term before. Actually, I have probably, but I've never heard the term being used for that specific object.
That's what it is. It's also got a dent in it.
It does. It probably has several dents in it. Drop it every day.
It adds character.
For sure. Yeah, I have water in there.
But where did the water come from?
The spigot.
You trust
You
the
just be
city?
out here drinking city water. What in the fuck's wrong with you, boy? Well, let me explain to you this. I put it in a spigot, out of the spigot into the motherfucking Beretta filter. I got a Beretta filter.
So you drink it out of a filter.
I don't
not
drink
out
it
of the
directly
spigot.
out of the filter. I put the water that comes from the spigot into the Beretta filter, into the Beretta, whatever the fuck it is, jug or whatever.
Okay, so
Then I put it into my cup.
But the whole purpose of getting the filter is to have filtered water.
Yes, that's why I have it.
So you're drinking filtered water, not spigot water.
Well, I'm drinking spigot water that is filtered.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not spigot water.
It is spigot water.
But, okay. So
It's not directly from the spigot, no. But it's spigot water that has been filtered.
There's a difference. There's a big
Yes,
difference.
there is a difference. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I do not condone drinking spigot water.
Do you condone drinking spigot water that is filtered?
Maybe. Depends on what filter you're using.
Brita. I've already said that. Brita.
Okay.
Is it Brita or Beretta?
I don't know.
Or Beretta? Okay, sorry.
That one actually sounds a lot cooler. I think you should tell people that you drink whatever. the
I
fuck
drink
you just
Beretta
did.
water.
No, the last one. You got to do the hand movement and everything.
Yeah, Beretta.
Yes.
Like a gun.
Mm-hmm. That's what you tell them.
No.
Yes. That makes it a lot cooler, a lot more chill.
No, it does not.
People are going to fuck with
It
it.
sounds like I'm going to blow my shit smooth off. I don't fuck with that.
Okay.
I don't want to blow my shit smooth off right now.
No, but dead ass though, because they be sending out like every year shit like, oh, don't drink the sink water. Don't bathe in the fucking
Who
water.
says that?
The fucking, I mean, it ain't the United States, but they're like, okay, Alexander County. Like, I live in Alexander County too.
Yes.
They're like, don't drink the water. Don't bathe in the water. Boil all water before consuming or whatever the fuck.
Who the fuck said that?
Have you not seen that?
When have you got a message like that?
Like 2 of them since I've lived in my house, and I've lived there for like a year and a half.
Okay, was it by any chance?
Like the
Was it by any
news?
chance from? I've never seen any sort of information like this. I feel like out of anybody around here would know.
No, like they go out all the time. Like my friend, she lives in near Kings Mountain, and she had one like a couple days ago that was like, don't drink your water. It's not safe. It's got like chemicals in it.
Oh shit.
You've never heard of that?
I have heard of this.
Okay.
Yes, and I've received a message before, and it wasn't this water. It was like in Asheville. If you live in the Asheville area,
So you've never got it.
but
for,
that
like,
was from whenever the
county.
hurricane came by. That was whenever the hurricane came by, and then shit possibly got contaminated.
Well, those messages still come by.
I have not received one of those messages yet.
I have. You watch the
Recently?
news, don't you?
I don't watch no motherfucking news.
Do you have like the news app or anything?
I ain't got no motherfucking news app.
Okay. What about Facebook? You got Facebook?
I have Facebook, yes.
Okay. Well, then it'd probably pop up on there. I don't like pay attention to the news, but I do have a news app. It's like Newsbreak or something. So like if there's like a shooting near my house, I know about it. Or like people breaking into houses, I know about it. That's the only reason I really have it. But they put it on there and they'll be like, okay, Alexander County water not safe. And then for some reason, my phone number, I started getting text messages about it. Like ever since I've moved to Alexander County, I don't know how exactly that happened, but I got like 3 different text messages saying that our water wasn't safe.
Really? Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Why haven't I received this message?
I don't know.
You think we got the same water? You got city water?
I have City of Hickory water, but it was an Alexander County message, so I don't know.
What the fuck?
But I feel like does the water, I don't know. That's a little too complicated question. Where does the water fucking come from? We got pipes. That's like a so out there question.
Where does the water come from?
For real, like we have pipes.
That's a good question.
How does it get to our house? Is it like, I know it's not coming from the dirt. Okay, so there's just pipes leading all the way to this water plant?
Yes.
It is?
I believe so. I'm not really sure how that works either. Maybe we're just fucking stupid.
I don't know though, because like I know you've seen, like everybody's seen,
I know what you're talking about. I think about it every now and then.
on the side of the road they'll be like digging pipes, okay, and then you have like these people that come by and they'll like check your water levels or whatever the fuck. Every time they come by my house, I'm terrified they're cutting my water off, even though I know I've paid it. Because they like get out this little tool and they like
yep, her water needs to be cut off.
no, they pick up this thing and they like look at the levels of your water or something. It's not your sewage, it's your water.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Like what
I don't
are
know,
they
man.
what are they checking? They just came by and did that today. Matter of fact, my roommate was like
They're just checking your water.
freaking out. He was like, "Are they cutting our water off?" And I was like, "No, I paid it."
Shit.
Have you not seen them come by here and check on your water? Or no?
Probably. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, maybe once or twice. Maybe a couple times. Yeah, I think that they do it like once a month. I don't know. I really genuinely have no idea.
But like the pipes.
I don't know. I don't keep up with shit like that. I'm too busy to keep up with shit like that. I just let other people worry about that shit. That ain't my motherfucking job. As long as I got water, I'm straight.
Okay, well, what if they just cut off your water? Then that's going to be your problem.
Why would they
ain't
do
it?
that? Keep up with the bills and they won't cut off your water.
But what if they would cut it off even though you paid your bill?
Then we're gonna have a problem.
How would you handle that?
If they cut off my water,
Yeah.
I would go speak to whoever it is that handles the water shit.
You turn into a Karen.
And then I'm going to be like, yo, my water's
my
not
motherfucking
working.
bills.
I pay my motherfucking bills.
Yep.
Where's my water? Why don't I have no water?
Where's my water?
And then they're going to fix it. And if they don't fix it, then we just find somewhere else to go. Or we use water from some other sources. Sometimes they'll have a reason. Usually they'll have a reason. If somebody cuts your fucking water off, there's a reason why they cut your goddamn water off.
What's your sources? Where else are you going to get water?
Wherever else there's water. There's plenty of other places. There's the store.
Oh, okay. Bottled water, heard.
Yeah. There's the store. There's other people that's got water. So is it just my water that's cutting off? Where do you get these scenarios from? I don't understand.
I have an imagination.
Okay.
No, so like everybody in your whole like complex, water's cut off.
Yeah.
So like you can't go to the neighbors and get water.
Okay.
I mean, like you could go home, like, you know, to like your family and get water, I guess.
Yeah.
Like jugs and everything.
Exactly.
But I get it. I don't know. Hell, I'd probably
just tweak out, wouldn't you? And cry.
okay.
Yeah. That was
You could have said tweak out, but then you said cry.
I hit the nail on the head right there, didn't I?
For sure.
Okay, bet.
But no, I would definitely go like to the grocery store, get a couple cases of water. But now, if it's like end of the world kind of shit, do not go to the grocery store. Do not.
Why not?
Everybody's at the grocery store. Do you not remember like the hurricanes and all that shit?
Yes, I remember that shit, man.
Man.
And they ran out of toilet paper.
We didn't have no goddamn water.
Yep.
We didn't have, I mean, like we had water, but like no bottles of water. Canned food was fucking empty. You didn't have no canned food.
I remembered that.
No ramen noodles.
Yep.
Everybody was at Lowe's, like getting fucking like, not generators, but like batteries and shit.
Yep.
So like power's going to go out.
Yep.
Man, I sat the fuck at home. I just waited. I charged my phone. Made sure that bitch was on 100. So if everything went to shit, it's like, okay, let me call, make sure my people are okay. You know? And it's like, okay, let's all get together and we'll fucking, hell, I mean, I was preparing for the worst, fucking taking out cars, nothing's working. And it's like, we'll meet here at this time.
Yeah.
Kind of shit. Because we had, I don't know if you were here then, but we had, the cell phones went out.
Cell phone service.
Yeah, like we couldn't use our phones for like 2 days.
I think mine worked.
Mine didn't. I had to go like to the town of Hickory to use it. And me and my roommate were fucking freaking. Yeah, she was walking down the road like having a panic attack.
I think some people came here to use their phone because some people didn't have their some people didn't have cell service, and then they had cell service here in the county, like in the
town.
Yeah, city lines or I guess
Yeah.
town lines. And so then they came here and some people use my hotspot.
Oh hell yeah.
Yep. In that scenario, that's what happened.
That whole situation kind of like makes you think differently about things.
And like living in town, they usually try their best to fix like the town first.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so usually like I think our
the bigger
power,
cities and stuff.
I think maybe our power went out like one day. If
oh,
that.
my power was out for 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that actually our power was out like for just like a few hours.
I live like
fixed.
right in between 2 counties, like right almost on the line. So I'm like the last fucking one to receive anything from this county and this county.
What was you about to say? You saying something about it really makes you think?
Oh, like what if basically like everything just fell off, like we didn't have phone service anymore? Like then it just made me think of how so attached we are to like contacting people on our phones. Like our grandparents didn't have that. You went to school. It's like, oh, okay, you want to come over here, write a note to your mom, or like my mom would write notes to this person's mom and say like, is it okay if Lily comes over tomorrow? And then they would write a note back.
Like handwritten notes?
Literally, like you couldn't.
Whenever you was little?
I mean, they had phones, but it was just like that was the thing that their parents did back then. You know, like if we didn't have phones, how would you hang out with people?
Like you can give the bus driver the note.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, like I gotta get off with my buddy.
My bus driver
Parents said
wouldn't. They didn't believe that shit. They were like, "Nah, we gotta actually talk to your mom."
Oh, that's fucked.
I mean, everybody was forging shit.
My bus driver was cool with it. I used to get off all the time at a buddy's house. I sure did. But yeah, it does make you really think like how much we take for granted.
But like, no, dead ass. Like, if you didn't have a phone, how would you hang out with people?
Oh, like if you didn't
How
have
would
a
you
phone
get a
at all,
hold of
so
your
you
friends?
can't call people. I mean, think about it. The phone has been around ever since.
But like service,
a long
Wi-Fi.
time ago.
Service
Wi-Fi,
none
service
of it.
and Wi-Fi, so you can't call nobody.
Mm.
How would you contact people?
Mm-hmm.
If you know their location, just go to their location.
What if they're not there? What if they're looking for you? What if they come here?
Then I would come back here.
What if y'all just keep crossing ways? Like that makes
Oh my gosh.
No, like that's literally
Here
how
we go with the what ifs again.
that is how it was for me and my roommate whenever we were out of power for 2 days.
Yeah.
We didn't know when we were going to be home. So we couldn't talk to each other. And my roommate at the time, she literally went out looking for me.
Yeah.
And I went out looking for her.
Where the fuck did y'all go?
Well, so I mean, like,
Y'all just went random places?
No, so we just went like around, like seeing if we were at like our usual spots.
Yeah.
So like, she liked to get coffee at a certain place. Drove by there, she wasn't there. Like, and I knew she wasn't at home because I'd already went home. Yeah, like it was fucking crazy. And then, well, I mean, of course, the gas station was open, so we ended up just getting drunk and just being crazy because that literally puts.
So y'all did find each other?
Yes.
At the homestead?
At like 9:00 at night.
I feel like that would be like the first place, like, oh shit, everything's out. I'm just going to chill here at the crib.
Okay, but like, what if like they got into a car accident? You couldn't even call anybody, bro.
You don't know, you just wait.
They could be dead.
I've
got to go find them. I got to make sure they're
No,
okay.
you can't just tweak out like that.
But it makes
See, whenever
you
people start
tweak
tweaking out
bro.
and shit, that's whenever shit goes all to hell.
Everybody else that tweaked out about the food, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Where the fuck is my people?
What?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, no, that's understandable. I'd definitely be concerned about people and shit.
Because the first thing people do after like hurricanes is they try to get in touch with the people that was there.
For sure.
Like there's a lot of people that were like, there was people that went missing.
Most definitely.
And
they're
they were like,
still missing.
Yes, they hadn't heard from them in like months.
Ages.
And then there was like that shit that happened. What was it, Asheville or something?
Yeah.
Where it flooded.
That's what I think that you're talking about. Whenever we're talking about the hurricane, I just automatically think of Asheville.
That was the hurricane, but there was like the really big part of the hurricane, right?
Yeah, it was mostly in Asheville. Like Asheville got fucked.
Yeah.
Boone got fucked.
And we got like the off coil.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
We just got we got the bullshit part of it.
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, it still hit us pretty hard, but we was chill.
But after knowing that, like, which I guess technically I didn't even know that Asheville was flooded because our phones wasn't working. But whenever it was like the second day, like midday, because I didn't have work, my work didn't have power.
Yeah.
And I went to the city of Hickory to like get service because I couldn't get it at my house, and I seen all that shit of like the flooding and everything, and it just sent me into more of a panic. And we also didn't have power at the house, so like I'm showering with a fucking candle, you know, and it just, I don't know, like just having these lights, it just puts you in a whole different mindset.
Oh fuck.
If I knew that we were going to be out of power for so long and knew what was going to happen, then maybe I wouldn't have freaked out, but I don't know, just not having power is just
kind of tweaks you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, whenever
shit.
you were out of power for a couple hours, a couple hours, I'm sure you were
It
fine.
wasn't that bad. I was straight.
Yeah.
I was straight.
But did you have people with you? You weren't alone?
I think so. I think I did. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't really remember. Like it wasn't like that traumatizing to me. Yeah, I was quite blessed. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I was quite blessed that that shit was not bad. It could have been worse.
For sure.
Everything could be worse.
We could have been flooded.
Everything could be worse.
It really could.
You ever think about it like that whenever you start tweaking out?
No, I mean, like, if I start, like I said, like, a lot of things happen at once, it'll eventually, like, make me, like, overheat, and then I'll, like, handle it. But afterwards, after I handle the business, then I'll be like, that could have went a lot worse, you know? And then I count my blessings. I'm trying to get to the point where I like smell the flowers and count the blessings while going through the shit, but it's kind of hard to get there, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
For sure.
You're still trying to you're a recovering tweaker.
Okay.
All right.
Are you a tweaker? I think you're a tweaker.
I tweak out, but I don't like tweak out like bad. Like, I'm a tweaker, but, like, I'm chill.
Oh, that's the worst ones.
No. You see, I'm chill, but, like, I'll tweak out. But, like, I don't, like, crash out. Like, I'm not a crash dummy. Like, I don't tweak out, like, on emotional shit. Like, I'm more of, like, a tweaker whenever it comes to, like, just being me.
Oh, okay.
Like, I feel like I'm overstimulating to people. Like, because I got a lot of energy, I'm constantly, like, in over-energetic mode. So, like, I'm chill, but I'm a tweaker. Does that make sense? Am I making sense right now?
It sounds like you're describing Adderall.
I don't know, just my personality.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, it's not Adderall, it's just, like, if I'm, it's just, I guess it is ADHD related. Maybe I do have a little bit of ADHD.
I feel like everybody has a little bit of ADHD.
And so
somewhere.
then in that sense, I'm like tweaking because I'm like over here, this and that, woo, shoo. And I'm like overstimulating to people because like I just have so much energy going on that like some people just can't stand it. Some people just can't stand that shit whenever I'm just like, because I'm just like a big ball of energy and I'm like always constantly like,
well, fuck them.
You know, fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck those people. I don't give a fuck about them.
Mm.
If you don't fuck with us, we don't fuck with you.
Because you said about, like, what people think of you, reputation, and thing. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. They don't like me. Fuck them.
Fuck them. I think that's a good point to end this.
It is. Fuck 'em.
Fuck yeah, fuck them. Okay, well, do you have anything else that you want to say, Lily?
No. Just fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
That's the lesson of the day.
Okay, let's get a thumbnail. What was that funny?
Yep.
Okay, did you get your thumbnail in?
Sure.
All right, bet. We love you and shit. Peace the fuck out.